showing the wherewithal of what could be going on.
Not respecting his contract. What are you talking about?
Kiko gets the first
What are we talking about?
They've cornered Kiko. Really doesn't have the time or ability to use it. Oh my God, he doesn't.
I mean, I'm just excited to play them.
Energy
Good
dance to the beat of their
afternoon,
own drum, and it is
afternoon.
yielding results. They are on a 4-match win streak.
Hi.
The question
Hey.
is, can
Hi.
they make it 5
Hey.
and make it a flawless stage, guys?
I mean, they're trying to go back into that championship form that won them
How's it going?
the champs but last
Couple
year.
upsets
They're
last night,
having
huh?
a good run so far.
And
If we
this
look
morning,
back
actually.
further in this year, though, there was a lot of
Mad Kill,
competition
thank you for
coming
the
to
tier
this,
one.
coming to step it up and kind of challenge that, and that they did. But NRG back in stage 2 on an insane undefeated run and looking to continue that here against EG.
Yeah, NRG
Jeffrey,
want to
they
take
did
the
tier
spotlight
one.
back as the top dogs in Americas. After their championship run, it's been Furia winning domestically, G2 winning up, 100 Thieves and Leviathan both winning abroad as well. But
And
stage
Brendan
2 has
Fan, thank
belonged
you
to
for the
NRG.
Absolutely.
Jaden,
now,
thank you for the
EG,
front.
they
Good morning, guys.
recovered
Good morning.
well from their
How you
tough
guys
loss
been?
against MIBR in week 3.
Yo,
Heading
who is
into
actually
two-match
going? Like, okay, be honest. In chat right now, who is watching all of these games? Like, who is sitting there watching this into this into this into this? I have to know.
With that momentum,
Is there
riding
anyone
that
really
win
that
they
dedicated?
just got over Furia. They know where they stand right now, but they're trying to surpass their limits and show that they can compete against these top teams, especially since they're going to have to make a play-ins run to make it into playoffs.
Yeah, we already got to see them punch up against a stronger team in MIBR, but ultimately we're not able to take the win there. Just want to see some strong play from them. And if they get the lead, don't let it slip away. Evil Geniuses need to
for the tier 1.
have some of that confidence that they
JD
have the
Cole's
ability to
tier 1.
close against tougher opponents if they want to make it past play-ins and make it deep in playoffs.
Dude, is there any world where Americas is like this? There's just no way, right? Like, this just doesn't happen in Americas. Not with the top teams. Jerbungo, thank you for the 10 gifted, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Overslept? Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Thank you, Jerbungo. Thank you. You are the last remaining watch party strats? Cap. That is cap. There haven't been more watch parties.
I think getting to start on two of the wider maps for Evil Geniuses and play into that lurk style a little bit more. We're not going to see that summit, of course, but I think that, honestly, I've liked how EG have played Lotus a lot in the past.
Yo, I love how I missed Paper X, and all of my comments are suggesting that I was playing ranked. Look, I understand the speculation, but I was not playing ranked. I fell asleep, and I continued sleeping. Kartik, thank you to tier 1, man. Thank you. Hi, Kimmy. You just didn't care? Okay, yo, look at it from my perspective. These games are legit seeding games, 1. And 2, Paper X already qualified for champs. Like, what? What are you talking about?
I think Evil Geniuses, this is a map that I think looking back at last year, even like Potter had really good reads on how
like there is no, you guys know I like
historically they played.
I want to watch games that have high stakes. By the way, I can't even believe I'm on for EG versus NRG.
Even just with
this game doesn't matter for either team. Actually, does not matter at all. Think about it. Both teams are staying exactly where they are in the standings. I want to watch games with high stakes, brother. You watched Paper X versus Secret? Okay, Paper X versus Secret is because of Zeus. First of all, I wanted to see if he'd improve on his last performance. Sen versus Karoo? I mean, because of Dazzler.
They could unleash what they had, and that's exactly what they did against Fury. And looking at NRG, it doesn't look like there's going to be a whole lot of changes here.
Yeah, nothing particularly interesting apart from like Raze versus Neon debates, but that Raze having the paint shells to break out a lot of the more frustrating Sentinel utility is always going to give you value.
Mason, thank you for the prime.
What EG is going to show us on
I blame you for the paper X loss. You can blame me all you want. I don't even think they give a fuck.
This is exactly the conf I was talking about. This is a classic. Bao, expect him to use Cage's front beat in a lot of these rounds to get those close
Relentless, thank you for the tier 1.
EG have a lot of different ideas to show
have
very
limited utility at round start.
Yes. And then I saw one round you have a Cypher looking around the cage. The next one you have 5 players behind that same utility ready to burst out and break into the site.
There's a lot of variation coming in from EG and NRG. They haven't played against the comp running a Cypher in a hot minute, so it will be interesting to see how they deal with all those conditional things that you were talking
it's too loud?
This is going to be a good one. We've got an NA showdown.
Sorry about that.
And Vincilia on the mic.
Sorry, chat.
Away, guys.
Jonas, thank you for the prime.
It has been a week of upsets, and NRG come into this match locked for playoffs, looking to drill what they've been working on in practice as EG ramp up for play-ins here.
I woke up too late.
Himself
I woke up like
said EG could kind of surprise with that dark horse
2 minutes before the game actually started.
So this would be a great time to start against the reigning champs.
100%. Both teams currently walking into the unknown on this map of Lotus.
Do you think MAD making it out of play-ins? Look, man, there's a world, obviously, but I haven't seen them play, so I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and speculate on a team I have to watch.
But EG, they want to face off against
Americas is pretty good, dude. It's going to be hard.
I like what Ender brings to the table in terms of the
top tier Americas is pretty hard.
There's a way that they can dissect the map a lot here on the attack side, especially with Bao trying to bait this
wall
for energy when you have Brock in the roster. That said,
how hard does NRG try here? Do they just give EG the win?
Looking to encroach,
or are we going to have to fight for it?
So
yeah, I said we. Are we going to have to fight for this?
Any time they open a door to rotate the map. I don't think Bao's even going to get a timing on anything as they are cruising forward. The first shot is going to allow EG to know that there is so much going on behind them, and they've already lost 3 members just like that. Bao could be an answer.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Wait a little bit for this. There's one. The second they were hoping for, and it looks like this is going to be a quick one for NRG.
Actually winnable.
As Zerona starts to get the dancing shoes on. It's swept off the dance floor by Brock, and that's a pistol round for NRG.
If Bao was holding flank, how are we getting flanked by 3 different people?
Into that one, though, isolating one fight, knowing that one's going to rotate over. Where it worked so well on the backstab right here for NRG was just unfortunate for Bao because he got the first pick, but just whiffed a couple of other ones too, and they couldn't trade off each other. That was actually very doable for EG to salvage, but nothing but errors actually from both camps from beginning to the end.
EG looking like me out there. Okay, simmer down, brother. You are much worse.
Paying attention to the B main for Bao at the beginning.
Much worse. Much worse.
Wary of those lanes. That's your responsibility as a Cypher to watch that flank. And now NRG is able to score up early with the pistol round. EG grouped up together, just doing some basic stuff, trying to see if they could push the lines away, trying to get some controls of some orbs.
150 tracker score. Okay, well, that's a bug, so nice try.
NRG is
literally makes 0 sense.
On this map since May 29th, playing against the top teams internationally as well, from Stage 1, Stage 2, and then going into the EWC qualifiers to EWC matches. They were looking unstoppable on this map just because of how good they're able to read this map.
It shows their versatility too.
With
everything we've seen them play recently.
Look at that coordination.
Hitting the side, hold that
Only my team could do that.
Able to squash Evil Geniuses.
Honestly, it's already a round win in my book. Just based off them running in all together.
Classic with cheese there onto Kiko. 2 more for Brock.
See how no one's baiting too? Perfectly constructed roster with no baiters.
And it shows that Ethan's been on the KO just destroying, and they have other things that they play, but back to this composition for Lotus, and they don't miss a beat.
Right now for EG, though, with this second round, I still like the
happy birthday, bro. You just turned 20 today, and you're catching up to my age. Yeah, good luck with that.
They go for a 4-man push right
Good luck with that, man.
But then Brock finds that perfect timing. But keep an eye on that, right?
What is this, like, new-gen lingo that I'm hearing these days? I was in Cloudy's stream, and he called someone a level 1 troll.
It's the Viper Wall from Zerona and his lurks. It's what Bao could do with his cages to bait walls. It's what Superman could also do as well. So they have a lot of moving pieces here to force these rotates.
I did not know there were tiers.
Quickly towards Rubble. A quick teleport from Superman. He's going to be the first one. Just gets out of that range of C's. Nicely played. And this is one of the spike down rounds for Evil Geniuses here. Talked about that Zerona utility. On top again for the team. He's been playing crazy.
You drop common loot.
Spams out Mata in the Phantom fight.
You are all terrible. Just so you know, you are all just as bad, if not worse, at Valorant.
He's been crushing on the Viper lately.
It's why you watch me. You guys can relate. You guys think you can relate, but you're all butt.
We've already accounted for the Fade prowling towards that front of that.
So you guys see
Zerona trying to cut the rotate.
Gets crossfired by Energy. They're moving up very efficiently with the Earth, protecting
no trades,
very
really?
efficiently with each other.
Just gets away with a kill.
As EG tries to move up. Bao still hasn't made too much noise to really make Energy
just has to get his info, right? Jiggle, jiggle, every day, jiggle.
Seconds.
Because it
all day, this guy just jiggles around corners.
Bao should start activating in the front of this B line to try to go for that fight. But you see here the rotate back from Ethan. This will be a huge fight
please,
for Bao to take.
Please, thank you.
Beautiful timing.
Ooh. Thank you. No more jiggling for you.
Camera opens it, but
look at this mid-round back to B, bro.
This is really just being read by NRG as they get to the site. Scuba looks to lock him down with the Outlaw, and that's 2.
You're not serious.
For 1 Scuba in that site. And now they move forward.
You're not serious.
Plant under pressure here. Kiko's not going to be too much. He knows he has to source the first person, and then they can go for the planter. Energy is being so methodical about this.
EG right now, I know this is very early into the game, but the read of the macro and trying to understand the prep that they have versus certain teams when it comes down to the macro is quite nice. Remember the games against Leviathan in the past too, even though they lost it in very one-sided fashion. The way that they rotate and move around the map is quite nice. The execution though, when the camera clears out the site, they have to activate more quickly, but also make sure that they utilize more util.
Don't you think it's unfair that Tier 1 teams are facing random Tier 2 teams because they have to anti-strat and study the team beforehand?
Scuba had free reign.
What do you mean
on
it's
those
unfair?
Picks. That's a bonus round converted for Energy. And
how's that unfair?
It's gonna make things difficult for EG. If you're looking at the last couple of rounds here, they haven't really focused on controlling orbs either. And, it's back into just trying to spot.
How often do you think about swapping or quitting the org? Brother, what are you talking about? You think I give up that easily? I'm not like you guys. I'm loyal. I'm loyal to my teams.
Yeah, quickly making that a nade first instead of the C's. Really paid off. So it just that round-to-round adjustment for Energy, setting up the chip damage for what's to come. And EG, for the first time, really turn away from this right side of the map towards A and start to
You're
use that
just a
space
burger. Okay. Well, I don't know what to say to that.
Pistols here mean
I also fuck with burgers heavy, so
in on the play together,
I guess.
And Zerona could have a great timing. He loves the challenge. The 1v1s he's been tested in. 2 4Ks in his previous series, as now we see Scuba, who we know can anchor the site like no other. It looks to put the first touches onto EG as they slowly walk in.
I mean, NRG is just too good. This is what's unfair. NRG is too good.
Wants to play soft site. They have no
I don't even know how we're supposed to win versus team. They have the perfect map pool as well. Somehow.
Kill at Waterfall, and that gives time for Scuba to just peek
This guy's
out.
just farming us.
Still holding down the site.
Scuba.
Gives EG so much trouble to get any footing here. But if Pancakes can buy just a handful of seconds, Zerona can start to do a little work and make Energy have to turn around. Actually, they're just going to press W to try and push Pancakes down.
Honestly, he made it annoying for them. He made it really annoying for them.
And this becomes very real,
nice
but
try.
Kiko cleans it up. 9 HP. It was very close, but a 4th round for Energy.
Somehow EG almost, again, in those rounds where they shouldn't win. From the pistol round into that previous round, almost turn it back in their favor.
Yeah.
It's very low HP.
Energy
The last 2 players
have been so consistently good compared to other teams. Yeah, they've had a great split. Not gonna lie. They've had a great split. They've improved a lot. This team adapts, man. This team adapts and improves a lot. I think credit to their coaching staff as well. Coaching staff and the players just do such a good job, and they have versatile players. So
I was expecting as well with this type of game plan against Energy.
That helps as well.
This is like quote unquote the default.
Each player can play so many other agents
on this map of Lotus. I'd like to see EG
if need be, specifically Ethan, but
just like John Cutie
Adam can play basically every duelist. Kiko can play basically every duelist.
Off their feet and really opened up the lanes and allowed here for a better, comfortable role for the IGL to call for the side of Sentinels. We'll see if that continues forward, though, for EG once to get their money right and get the operator ahead.
Yeah, Ethan just cheats.
I was going to say, they got one of the best
Gets away with it.
Right?
Effortlessly.
Seems like an avenue for a W, at least until Energy figure it out again.
I mean, bro, if you look at the minimap, we are defaulting well.
Right,
it's just you're playing such a fucking good team.
Close to having Showstopper online.
And they got a good start
online, so they can very well take control.
It's such a big win con when you're like a worse team on paper in general. Actually,
in order,
like having that good start and then riding the momentum all the way to like a 7-1 start or something. But when you don't get that good start,
double push from EG right now.
Already, Haunt goes out. Kiko's just able to fire safely from behind the wall. And then get out so they can reset this bow. However, doing his lurking And he's picked right out as he only gets 1 kill there. Oh my gosh, they can't even get by the line of scrimmage that Energy is setting up as a defense on the map. We've only seen EG by the site a few times.
Should we just forfeit this map, the next map?
Responsibility there for
I don't think
EG
we're winning this map.
Was a lot in the hands of Bao.
I have never had less faith.
To try to sell that fake onto the A
They're playing too well.
They're trying to battle in that spot, but nobody breaks that.
We're not even pushing back the initial positions.
On top of rubble. Imagine if Bao did get that timing. He already had a neural theft. He gets that pick, and it allows him for EG to group up together and hit an open C site.
Thought you were loyal? I am loyal.
Unfortunately,
I still fuck with them.
Again, when it comes down to the executions for EG, they're missing a little bit of those protocols and the timings to watch after each other's backs, and also, of course, breaking the util, which doesn't allow for them to really cross the lines of scrimmages to really get some plants down. We only got a plant so far in this.
If you weren't contracted, would you skip this boring match? Do you want the honest answer or the lie?
And Energy is able to come online just like that. And we talked about the composition earlier, but it's funny that it's kind of like they never reinvent the wheel. They're just refining as they come across different terrain, their opponents. But it always comes down to usually having an Odin and an Op.
Honestly, I would 100% be doing anything else.
Don't use against them. So let's go, EG. Bring out the Odin, maybe. No. But it's crazy to see that that's always a way, because Brock does now.
But it has nothing to do with the teams that are playing.
Timeout. Energy are falling into that comfort.
It's the system that I have an issue with.
Here.
It's the fact that this game has less than 0 stakes. Neither team moves a single place in the standings, regardless of the result.
Solo hold sites with Brock's util and his gun now. Always very good with the lines that he takes. Speaking of which, though, it is EG staying grouped up together back
V14, thank you for the setup. And Ryu, thank you for the tier 1. Illusion, thank you
here from Energy, seeing if they could get some picks. If they could triple swing and get lucky off a pick.
PR answer, fuck yourself.
Here that they start using
everyone always wants some kind of hot take.
But as they tap around, and you're seeing a lot of that util from Energy towards the A site, they have no choice for Energy but to keep players anchored up on B and C so far.
Just a hair off on a few of those spams. The reload allows him just to set up on a new line. Vice util triggered. They probably realized Bao's going to be rolling around the map for this, but have a good focus on A for Energy. Dizazine showstopper, but curtain called immediately right there onto Brock.
Like, we don't even get to plant the bomb with an advantage
scoots
ever.
Out for a quick kill.
And he ults, really?
Oh, instantly taken out of the air. Dizazine does pick up the Odin. And now they're going to start giving the medicine back to NRG.
You get this kill, we win.
Oh, Bao just getting away from Ethan there.
We can win. We can actually win this round.
A scuffle in sight here. Scuba looking to rein in the players of Evil Geniuses.
We won, right? We won this round. Of all rounds, we win this one.
Dizazine. A neural theft here for Bao just to find out where the brains of Energy are going to be coming from. Ethan gets one, been in this position so many times, clears his right side to make the 1v1 a possibility.
Jiggle.
And with 10 bullets left, he has
every
more
day,
than
all
enough.
day, every day.
Playing the time and the pressure on Dizazine.
You can't beat him.
Ethan
you actually
goes
just can't
to the
beat him.
defuse with a smile,
really
and NRG pick up 6.
Add another one to the clutch column there for Ethan. With the experience that he brings year after year, and that was looking so good for EG. Stick around, wait for the sprays for the Odin to count down. The macro for both teams was actually quite nice, because you would expect here, as Brock is just spamming across, that they would try to take him down. But that's why Energy still had 3 players in the site, or 2 players to help them out, so they have a 3-player setup. Yet, they gave too much space, EG took over, and it comes down to a 1 versus 2, despite having information that they're not playing off each other. And
NRG is coming right back into their regular form. They're like high tier form going into champs. They could not be playing better straight up.
Continue to plague them. Pancakes grabs the Odin. They're going to try to get on lines. It's so effective on Fade too, because you're playing off your haunt, not waiting for one. So the spams
thank you for the
right away. Have to pay attention to those for sure. As we see EG still on their side of the map to start these, giving Energy a lot of respect to start.
They're going to be scary at champs, bro. They're going to be actually scary at champs.
Everybody just has to be proactive around the map for EG right now. You see the movements out from the lurks.
Max salts, they could just play retake and see if they wanted.
You see Bao also
not that they're ever going to play retake when they're 6-0 up. They're just going to fight.
Well, no walls to be seen yet. Gives a chance right now for them to activate more. Ooh.
Puts his cape on and flies out of that. Superman getting a little tricky just to play with the ears, the mind.
Finally, he gets punished for jiggling one time.
Real tough as Brock is.
I mean, really, man?
That's like waking up from a nightmare when you start falling right there. You just got out.
Well,
still gonna get him. Yep.
Stubbs over his laces.
Stubbs is tough. Easy.
I mean, it's just over. They had to go B with that. Now we lose our B main player. Now it's just over. We're pinched.
We haven't seen
just
Bao. He's
literally sitting ducks in this bomb site. We have to fight heaven.
Somewhat gamed as Mata. Now flips the site. This is all on Evil Geniuses to come up with an answer.
They know. They just know. They know everything.
Ethan, the sentry to peek first at 1 HP. And that's enough for EG to answer back with 2 very quick. Superman has to adjust here. Getting scrambled from the other side as Mata finds the kill.
Strap it up.
And they're always able to disrupt the defense that EG is putting together, especially when they find their numbers up like that. A 7th round here for NRG as they continue to shut out Evil Geniuses.
Very respectable for EG to try to fight towards heaven. It's a 3 versus 5 at that point.
Yeah.
What do you think a plat player should do if you wanted to go pro?
Gamble to see where players could be at and just storm at that spot, but instead they just tried to go.
Okay, my serious answer is play 12 hours a day. My troll answer is make sure your tracker score is above 500 every time.
And they always
it's a very important metric.
B main because they lost Bao. Yeah, oh my God, for sure. It's NRG having an easy first half so far against Evil Geniuses.
They're not tripped up at all.
Fuck is Sam laughing at?
The 3 sites of
the
Lotus
fuck is so funny, bro?
Side there. They even don't have the numbers there for the
is
strong
this what?
side.
Is this the 5th? Is this the 5th game Sam has skipped? Watching NRG
is looking deadly, heading into playoffs just from this first game.
Wait, are you? You're in LA, right?
As they work about the map.
How is it?
He just wanted to swing.
Do you see everybody?
He just wanted to swing for the smoke.
And how long are you there for?
Taken out by Scuba immediately. Zerona is just seeing if he can find anything. Mata pushes forward.
Do you? I want to earn every day. I went to every day. Do you care? Question mark about my life? Question mark.
Well, okay. Thankfully,
I had nut allergy.
DJ's able to jiggle well enough, so you're going to use the Nightfall to get into the site.
You went to
no more smokes with Superman down. EG will tempt it.
Oh shit! Are you good?
By the smoke of Kiko, and they don't want to move in yet.
Scuba laying out the welcome mat, and Brock's going to be there with the hors d'oeuvres. The Odin just fires across
yo, I thought you were going
schizo.
I actually thought you were going schizo, like you were fucking drunk or something.
Popping out of here.
I thought you were drunk typing.
Let that smoke clear to
Jimmy fed me some nuts. Jimmy put his nuts in your mouth and you had to go to the ER? Fuck, that's annoying.
NRG right now.
He did that to me before.
With Scuba playing right up in your face, they know they're not going to lose enough power.
What did you eat actually, though? What did you actually eat?
Everybody's flooding in. 4K for Brock there as he
picks it up. It's been a while since you had to do that.
And an 8-0 scoreline for NRG.
Yeah, adaptation is good there for EG, but for the 3rd time, I am a broken record.
Crush nuts on some meat? Damn, Kitty One didn't ask beforehand. Kitty One's normally good at asking. Actually, we have an allergy. Walnut, coconut, peanut,
that will give you a chance to
and then she just goes off on every nut.
Just unfortunately,
every time we go to dinner,
one step ahead of what could be perfect.
Every time we go to dinner,
just trip off each other here.
Yeah, actually, we do have allergies.
I mean, if things aren't working, sometimes you have to execute a
I guess you forgot this time, or did they fuck up? Because if you told them and then they still fucked you,
going to be the first one. Actually goes for
then you could sue them and we can be millionaires.
Pretty sick. Catches Scuba off guard there as he goes down.
King Chang? Oh, we can't sue them.
Looking around with that Odin again, but he gets caught off. And yeah,
no, we can't sue them. We need them to stay. We need to stay. We need them to stay afloat.
An NRG.
Sorry, Sam. That's a place we cannot sue. We've been there way too many times.
Great stinger rush. Just like Haven hit the middle.
How was it? Is it fun?
Use your pit inside there.
I miss you, bro. I want to see you guys again. I don't know when I'll see you guys next.
Trade off with the Jazine. Now, Bana, of course, you want to move in, try to get some picks, man. These guys are rich. You want to give a chance here for EG to build up Econ into the next round.
Duo when I get back.
Just going to have to try to find the exits.
We'll see. I didn't play yesterday, so if I feel like playing, I'll play with you only, okay? Deal? Right? Next time I play, I will play with you.
This is the 1vx.
And if I don't, actually not next time. After you're back, the next time I play, I'll play with you. Because I might play tonight.
Yeah, they're just looking for the kills. Shorty and Audi picks up a gun. That though is still so effective because EG's just getting back in. So to say thank you very much. We're still going to destroy your economy. Even
but like, you gotta get my tracker score up. Sam, 152 is a bug, by the way. There's no way. How is a player that's going 7-23 5 games in a row 7 times better than me because of the tracker score? How is that even a possibility?
Back in their favor to get the first round on the board, which means they'll have money to work with. It starts off, you mentioned it as a joke, but
it doesn't, the metric does not make sense. Something is bugged in that stat line. There's no way.
I'll try to manage to fight through potentially all the slices and the smokes that we currently see here on
and also side. Speaking of TikTok, I always get the TikTok players on my team that are going for these flick headshots, not talking either.
That means EG
acting all nonchalant. And on the other team, it looks like they're trying super very hard. Also have to deal with win traders now. That's a pretty new gen thing. I don't think I had to deal with win traders back in the 60s. Now we're dealing with win traders.
Here's the reload too, so
they lose for each other and win for each other. Win fucking traders. And you know who my duo is? Yeet Machine. Yeah, dude. He has me.
The pause has been so good to get this strength back on B site, and Kiko gets the line. Wait, Pancake's getting one, but it's still Kiko and Scuba able to close in. EG get into these positions that,
and then when I yell at Yeet, I can't even yell at Yeet Machine because I go, dude, Yeet, you are actually shit. You know what he says? Yeah, I'm a failure. Bro, when you're gonna say shit like that, I can't say anything back. Argue. Fight back a little.
Still a chance to do 2 individual 1v1s.
He goes, yeah, I'm a failure. I failed you.
Kiko,
like, bro, you're not a knight in the medieval times. Fight back. Like, what is this? What is this weird answer I just got? What is this weird ass response?
Momentum is no more than 1 round.
Yeah, I think every single one of these rounds where EG is trying to open towards the A side Rebel, they're just instantly
lock into the game or I'm going to start gooning. You goon all you fucking want. It's going to be a quick one, though. This game's over. NRG is unbeatable at the moment, especially for EG.
But at the same time, it still creates a lot of problems in the exec that EG is trying to do to control the A line when they have 4 players out there trying to take that space. So you're really trying hard to figure something out on the fly.
He's talking about you. Saying only good things, obviously.
For EG. I mean,
good ass guy.
Coach Potter is using her second timeout here, and I think it makes sense. You're looking back on the defensive side. We talked about how good of a composition, in my eyes, that they have in terms of sport and a little bit the setup for the.
You're talking like you didn't face win traders during your CSGO era. Well, first of all, we only played FPL during the CSGO era because CS is far more advanced than Valorant is. And they actually have a system where you can play against other professional players as opposed to dealing with ranked players. So I know I did not deal with that.
keep a strong map pool, and also to show, like, if you still want to try to think that you could anti us on our main maps, well, here's the proof in the pudding. We're going to be able to still dominate that.
I buy power question mark.
Before here, Riv, the momentum.
That was an elaborate throw.
To show
the way they got caught was AIDS too. I actually feel bad.
That it could still continue their form.
Like, I knew they were throwing
of last year.
But I can't believe how they got caught.
Well, they are surely.
That was a very unfortunate.
To the table for this game
the most unfortunate thing that could have possibly happened for them to get caught.
Out of a timeout, and they're going to see what they can do here. Let's listen into the comms to see what they've come up with.
On the left side.
3A side, boys.
Side. Let's fast pressure this guy.
Yeah,
on the right, on the
come back, get ready to retrace A, boys.
Gonna bet the wall.
No wall.
It's like a deep wall sometimes.
2A.
Raise on Manziel on me.
Come see 5. Okay, I'm gonna tether Ben.
Yeah, can dog right side.
Right? I mean, we're obviously saving strats for play-ins. Like, what are you talking about?
Advice. Nice. More on the right.
What jump through? 1, 2.
What I got
Oh, bro.
Yeah, nothing working there.
You guys see our vibes, or we're like happy as shit? You guys are so stupid. Let me explain what's going on here. I don't know why I have to explain all these things. Like, you're just 5 years old, but whatever. Guess that you haven't been there yet. So these games, essentially, EG doesn't move a place whether they win or lose, right? So it's better for them to look like absolute dog shit in this game, so they are unantiable going into the next games, which are the only games that matter. The playing games matter. Right now, this is for seeding. This is a seeding match. This might as well just be a fucking fun haver game. They're not going to sit here and show strats. There's literally no point. We're literally just defaulting every round, doing the same thing every round for that reason alone. Watch this VOD back right now, and you'll see EG hasn't done anything different. There hasn't been one coordinated hit. It's just default. Why is that? You think that's all we have? You stupid?
How do they source this? You think Superman would have just a moment to give some info to the team, but he's instantly taken out from his ultimate. And that leaves EG with 2 members so quick into the round.
It's not cope.
Even the Nightfall missed.
It's not cope at all. I literally just gave you a reason why they're throwing. Not throwing, but they're not like giving full effort.
Every time they're
because this game doesn't matter at all.
By trying to jump
this game changes nothing. All it does is give the opponents in the next games extra info on you. Why would they show anything? Literally makes perfect sense what I'm saying.
Try to burn that a little bit earlier and really have a better chance to run a mid round instead. But every time they're just trying to surprise Energy's position by hoping for the best when they're jumping out.
It's too much dead weight to carry, brother. You were 7 and 20 on Jet. Don't talk about dead weight. You're 20 years old going 7 and 20. If that ever happened to me, I'd quit the game immediately.
Kind of playing a high-low towards Waterfall, but the angle's just not there for him. So it seems like they're trying to take little mini fights here by themselves.
I tried to have you. You literally are the most average player I have ever seen for how much you play the game.
They got jumped over, but we're focusing.
You make Cloudy look like ass
for one, thinning out those numbers of NRG before they can get even onto the spike.
And you don't call. How do you play 8 hours a day and not be able to make one good call?
Mata gets a third.
Mid as fuck.
Count him up. Keep racking him in. Bao now in another clutch situation. And this one he wants to make up for. Goes for the ultimate, but it's Mata just screaming through for a fourth.
Sorry.
A defuse. Another round for NRG with an 11-1 first half.
Heard him coming from a mile away.
I'm playing with you. Do I have to call? I'd hope so. Yeah, give me something.
Yeah. Didn't have a chance to really hold the corner and fight that against Mata, who's just
152 question mark. Really? Tracker score? Really? We're gonna hit below the belt
to the last.
All right.
And showing a dominance for Energy here in his first half on Energy's map pick.
It looks like there's no stopping NRG right now. We'll see what Evil Geniuses has when we come back from the break.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering.
Your wife's son. Thank you for the prime. What a name. The fuck? I mean, to be fair, if EG tried, they'll still get shit on either way, so might as well have fun. Okay, well, that's cap, because we have way more layers than what we're showing right now. So we'd actually give NRG a run for their money, and if we won some of the pistol rounds, potentially won a bonus round, the game is easily a 13-11 game on either side. Clearly, you don't understand how Valorant works. Basically, essentially, I'm talking to another Yeet machine. Twilight, thank you for tier 1.
It's always fun to hear about the behind the scenes from the teams. And Bonkar, I just want to ask you, how is a day of practice look like for you guys?
A lot of fun, to be honest, all the time. Just a lot of talking, a lot of fun, a few pracs.
So basically what you're saying is if we magically get better than we will win. Then what we are right now, then we will win. That makes no sense. What are you talking about magically? I literally just said we're saving strats. What do you mean magic? What does magic have to do with it? We're literally giving less effort during this game to not allow our next opponents in a game that actually matters to get extra info on us. Which part of that do you not understand? Because I could find you where we lost you. Why are you guys saying G2? What's happening? Is that what it said?
Welcome back to VCT Americas as we head back onto Lotus, where Energy will take the attack side with 11 rounds from their first half, and Evil Geniuses are looking to live the evilest they have ever lived to try and come back on this one and gain that momentum.
Yeah, usually when the stories of evil plans, they usually get worried about the heroes, right? So hopefully the Evils wins today.
KRX
so
was bad today.
Close game.
Again, these games, you guys are making much more of this than it actually is. These games truly do not matter. Under pressure, under maximum pressure, these teams play a lot better, right? They have a lot more to give. There's more motivation there.
Spot some players above the wall, so maybe they could spray through that. But outside of that, it's just Energy stopping and.
Why is everyone spamming 152? What just happened? Who are you following?
TP out to safety. They may chase past a trip.
Showering naked right now. I want to see. Yeah, can you snap me?
All right. Oh, actually, in the.
Oh, it's an emote? I don't see it. I have no idea what that emote looks like.
For this on pistol round. Never mind. Quickly clear. They don't have a chance to peek because they hear so many. He's waiting though to try and make it a
no, I'm not going to look at it.
Zerona didn't really have
I'm not going to look at this disrespect
until now. Every camera
I mean, it's clear. First of all, it's clearly bugged. If it's not bugged, it's a terrible metric.
And now Energy,
because there's no way these players are 7 times better than I am.
How
That's
many
impossible.
Times have we seen this?
How are they 7 times better than me, and yet I have 7 times more earnings? How can that even be? How does that make any sense? Literally makes negative sense.
They could actually start turning it back in their favor. Lots of map and time to work with, though, for the side of NRG. Getting outside of the radius where they're not going to get hurt, and especially with
I had Ye. What about before Ye? I had more earnings before Ye.
Be available.
What about then? Who did I have then? Mame? What about before that?
Or they have deja vu situations of Scuba running to another site here to plant for a clutch. This time just a teammate and a few more on the other side. If we remember from that Leviathan Haven overtime game. Here though,
every player I picked up on Optic I had beaten with a different roster. You know that, right?
Kiko,
you get that, right?
6th Sense gets the quiet hop. Denying util. This favors energy right now, and so does that as Scuba gets one, another, and that's up to Scuba.
Caboose?
Oh, he does
Caboose was low-key disgusting at the game. You know why?
I'm surprised
because we were playing online. I'm not saying he's an online player. He could have easily been good on LAN, but we never went to LAN.
He actually was one of the OGs.
His online performances, his 5 ping made him so good.
He joins the roster
that Texas ping made him insane.
In the year 2020,
and we always play Texas servers online.
Move with the rest of NRG to win the Trophy of Champs with Mata as well.
It's a party over there. They're buying a lot of sheriffs on that pistol round, and they're moving around because
energy can stat pad. It's all good.
Maybe one, but you're always getting that guy with that damage.
Yeah, and when you're looking at the state of this map as well, when the Viper Wall comes down and the smokes get dissipated, there's such big open lanes for the players to fight. So I love the pistol look. Now it's desperate times, of course, for EG. 4 spies for the rest of this game if they could actually come back in this one.
Did you see the tier 2 upsets at EMEA? Yeah, I was actually wondering if that's even possible in Americas, but I don't think that it is.
Should be able to end here, but
EMEA I don't know. I don't know what it is about EMEA that's making these upsets happen. I don't even think.
Of EG.
Yeah,
I just don't get it. Like, are they actually just bad? I don't get it. Or is a tier 2 scene just that good in EMEA?
Time to reset on the map. They've had full control, so they realize when, like, wait, we've lost a bit of vision. How much they change their pace and go right into search mode.
But I guess that makes for interesting games at that point. You have to watch like every play-in game for EMEA, just based off how even tier 1 and tier 2 seems to be. Like Heretics, Navi, and Fnatic are in the lower lower bracket, which is crazy.
Why maybe some players and some teams decide not to use Cypher anymore.
And Giant X.
If they're one paint shell in there, breaks all of the kit. There's no more stall.
And Gentlemates.
30 seconds left.
About to phase 2. He knows he needs to get the smoke.
That's actually wild.
Use that util. And now they can get a double push in here. Paranoia is just on their side. Oh, it was about to be traded out. But the timing's there for NRG instead. Zerona, oh, he got his head on a swivel, and it doesn't even matter. He's iced by Ethan. As Digizine peeks in with that other sheriff just to creep in by Bao, and that's quick work for Kiko and NRG. 13-1.
Yo,
unloaded
chat,
just like that.
I have an idea for Valorant. Can they make it so that when someone has a gun in their store and you're friends with them, they're able to buy it for you and you pay them back? Or like you could transfer them Radianite and they could just buy it for you? Because I really want this Helix Phantom and I don't think I'm going to get it in my store. Yeah, or like you could gift it. Wait, I can do that right now? Wait, you guys got me or no? Oh, no, you can't. Bro, I would do anything for this fucking... I would pay quadruple the price that you were originally paid to get that recon. Or not recon, fucking Helix Phantom. It's the only skin I've ever really wanted. Why don't you talk to your guy at Riot? Let me make it very clear. Riot does not give a fuck about me. All right? They don't. Like, I don't know what pool you guys think I am not 10s. I'm not that guy. I don't get anything from Riot in terms of, like, you know, I get to watch the games. That's it. They're like, you're good enough here. Like, that's it. That's all you get to do. What are we talking about right now? Do I get my guy at Riot? Who? If you get me a Gaia Vandal, I would sacrifice my Gaia Vandal. I have one. I would sacrifice my Gaia Vandal for a Helix Phantom. Guaranteed. In a heartbeat. I don't even use the Gaia Vandal. I use the 2021 Champs Vandal. Jingle, thank you for the Prime. Wait, you guys are telling me gifting used to be a thing? Like, actually? I've never even heard of that. Fuck me. Wow. Well, this is gonna hurt our stats. What are your top 5 Phantom skins? Recon at 1. By the way, I don't have any of the new skins, so keep that in mind. Recon number 1. Oni Phantom number 2. Ion number 3. Can I even name 5? I mean, Helix for me is number 1, but I don't have it, so I can't say. But if I get to count Helix, then Helix is number 1, and then put the 2, 3, 4 for the 1, 2, 3 earlier. And Zed Phantom, I think, looks really pretty, but it sounds like shit and it feels like shit. So I don't know how to feel about that. I don't have Prelude. I don't have Prelude. I don't have fucking whatever else. Primordium. I don't have those. I actually only have the Unk collection. No cap. Red Spy, thank you for the Prime. Yo, does Nat still use the blue one? He has to, right?
The way that this went down, because I think we were expecting another pick. Why did you decide to show that Lotus? And I know that, you were not going to change the position so much, but wasn't it better to hide a little bit about the strategy?
Sorry, it might be loud.
I mean, I'm not gonna be honest. We've played so much Lotus. There's nothing to hide. It was more of a. I didn't expect it to be open, so when I saw it was open, I just figured we need another rep on Lotus to keep it warm until it's finally open more against certain opponents. So that's why we picked it.
Did it play a part the fact that EG also likes to play Breeze a lot?
I mean, I didn't expect them to pick Breeze into us either. I'm not gonna lie. We kind of wanted Breeze in the map pool as well, so the whole map it was a little bit confusing, but I'm happy it went the way it did.
We literally gave them the maps. We gave them the maps they wanted.
Good luck.
Because we need practice on them. You understand? This is a scrim.
Are saying out loud what we all thought.
That's actually more proof that we don't give a fuck about this game. We're scrimming right now. We're playing our weak maps against their strong maps to get better at them.
There's just very little moments of hope for EG.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like they were always one step ahead with just their overall reads, right? Anytime EG went towards that A side, they were always...
Okay, let's assume EG is saving strats because there's no stakes for them. Same case with NRG. Even with both teams are playing for fun, NRG is far better. Well, we're scrimming. But yeah, you are right. NRG is better when they play at their best. Correct. You're kind of hoping when you play a team like NRG, they're playing average to like not their best game. It's obvious in anything. You playing NRG at their best, almost no one is beating them in Americas. So...
But those solo players were getting caught up every single time.
That's just an obvious statement.
was always punishing, and they just couldn't find a solution to it.
Yeah, I mean, the unfortunate reality for EG is there's ultimately 2 ways that you win rounds when you're playing heavy for lurks. One is you catch timings that blow open the map and you take a ton of space, so you just dominate. And the other is, if you don't do that and you're walking into a 50-50, you have to be able to win the fights. And in EG's case, well...
Why do I feel like there's a world where 100 Thieves lose to Loud? Maybe because Loud has momentum, a lot of momentum, and then 100 Thieves lost their last game. That might be why you think that. No, I don't think so though. I think 100 Thieves probably win this.
Don't see them. They know the lurking is coming in. And then they sit on the forward angles. And Mata, especially with those front B holds and the A rubble holds, was never giving any chances for EG.
Are you
to
gonna play Resident Evil? Good question. Yes, I just don't know when. But I promise that I will. I just don't know what the best day is. I want to do it when I feel like doing it in the moment. as opposed to planning it, because when I plan something and then I fucking flake, I feel bad. So I don't want to give you a date.
Whatever they were throwing at them, whether they were going to exit a site, there was always 2 to 3 players there. It was just a really hard
Top
map
5
for EG
Valorant rosters of all time? Without overthinking it. Paper X, Fnatic, Optic. I mean, of course I'm Optic, of course. What are we talking about? I don't know. That Sen roster was pretty good. The Genji roster was pretty good. EG was great. Second at Tokyo, first at Champs. Yeah, EG's got to be up there. EG's got to be up there as well. I don't know. In no order, it's probably those, like, one of those teams. I don't fucking know.
On a round. Again, 3 or 4 times that they had a 2v1 or a 3v2. They were up numbers in a post-plant situation, and they let it slide in the micro. It was the problem that caught them out 5 times on Haven versus MIBR when MIBR...
Old person. How old I think is an old person? Like, I would say like 60, 65, 70.
And how old is esports old?
Esports old is like 21, I swear to God. What the f? What? After 21 is cool.
I think with modern day medicine, probably like 90.
90?
And esports?
80, 90. Esports old?
90 years old.
I'm still primed and ready to go, so let's say like 30.
Don't be doing that. Great. Probably 31 or older. 31 is probably like the limit where you're considered old.
Okay. And how old is esports old?
I mean, I agree with that. That's completely factual, actually. 30, yeah. 30, 31.
Sports, you're probably unk at like 28. Probably unk. Hey, man.
True. Also true.
How old is old?
Whatever Dre is.
And how old is esports old?
22. How old I am.
What does he mean by esports old? Like, does he mean like I don't know what that means. Because you're not like regular old at 31. Just too old for esports? Oh, it probably like with this day in this day and age, probably like 20. Everyone's like 12.
50.
Too old for dude, what the fuck?
How old is esports old?
31.
Once you hit those 70s, you're pretty old there.
What is happening?
And how old is esports old?
Esports old? Oh, according to Asuna.
I've been 50, 70, and 90. How's that possible?
23. So I have a year left in my career, and then I'm toast.
I'm gonna say 40.
Okay, same. She's same.
And how old is esports old?
Here I come.
Esports old is like 24.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Excuse me?
But,
That's too young,
I'm
I guess.
also older, so you know.
She's not safe. She's not safe.
Choose your words carefully.
Ryan, nowadays, when you hit 30, you're like, God, that's like, you know.
How old is this guy?
At 30, you gotta retire.
19?
It's over.
At 30?
Yeah.
How old do you think is an old person?
How old?
Yeah. Fuck these guys, bro. Not the players. Fuck this broadcast, shitters. Can't even split screen for me. Fuck them. Calling me old. Started my career at 30 in this game, still dominated. Imagine if I was 25 or 20. All these shitters can't even fucking do it when they're 20. Serious? You need Helix Phantom for that.
Welcome back to Evil Geniuses versus NRG, and that's kind of the way it is right now. Evil Geniuses is fighting right now to get a map here in this series. 13-1 on that first map And I don't think Energy is going to be letting up here as we get to Breezy. You heard Bonkar there in the desk talk about
dominated with
he was
Ye and
surprised
Marv.
EG
Why
these
don't
maps.
Ye and Marv play with your best players then? Your favorite players? Why couldn't other people pick them up? Why'd they choose to play with me? I had to have brought something, right? Surely I brought something. Like, why would they play with me for years? Why would they play with me? It's very confusing. Why would Sam play with me? Why would all these people... Am I just manipulative as fuck? Did I make these guys play with me? Did I have a gun to their heads? Play with me or you're fucked. Your money. Give me all your money. Did I have them hostage? No. No.
Pancake said is losing that 12-5. It was harder to start on attack side for the second map that they ended up losing. So losing the first one, 13-1 is pretty drastic, but they do start on
you
defense.
Bought them Starbucks.
So maybe they can get a read on Energy here.
That legit never happened.
Flow to start this second map.
That legit never happened.
As we head on to Breeze.
Whatever. All I know is you guys are dog shit. That's what matters. You guys are dog shit. That's all that matters to me. You are bad.
Starting off here could help them out a little bit, but this is also a very strong map for Energy. So they've outside of Sunset, actually, they've won every single one of the maps they've played this stage. So I think any matchup currently against Energy will be very difficult moving into this very map. Hopefully, though, the game plan will continue to be macro quite good for EG, and hopefully during the break between the maps that they have a chance to talk through how they want to micro a little bit better and run their team plays a little bit better.
Mata's with the only ghost. All sheriffs again for NRG here. Actually, quite a few. That long range that they favor on these pistol rounds as they scream right into B site. They start to close that. Ethan, fake plant to see if anybody pops out for a shot. And then they're already set up for post-plant while the plant's happening. Superman low, and EG encroaching ever so slowly. Looks like they want to clear elbow first, but they're not going to have much time if they do this at the pace.
No. Yeah, might have to wait for the high tide to come down.
I'm missing the game.
Go for the flank on the B main first.
Scuba tested. Oh, gets a backwards jump.
Should I leak that you're back to pro play?
And Didison comes in for another kill here. EG pushing well into the front side where Energy entered, so that means they're gonna have to flip the site. Oh my God, and they still have the answers. Still tucked in. The defuse tries to go through here, and they haven't cleared the site just yet, but this is one of the ones that could work. Oh, he goes for it, and it doesn't work, and that means it's even more pressure on EG for the defuse. The walk-in happens, and it's never gonna work. Ethan gets the shot. He goes down, but the round goes for NRG.
I already felt in the retake of EG that it was going to be very difficult.
It was close.
The first curveball through the Viper wall was perfect. They catch one off guard, they take down Brock, but then you have a 3 versus 1 in the B main. And instead of going for a triple swing for the kill, you burnt the paranoia from Superman from the bottom staircase. So what type of flashes do you have on the retake into the site?
Hey, nice try, guys.
Nothing. So now, once again, just like Lotus, you're running through smokes, you're getting picked off, and you give a chance for Energy to turn it around. They almost got the defuse under the nose of Energy, but at the end of the day,
what a meathead.
It still comes down to
what is wrong with you? Where are you right now?
That makes EG scramble, and those mistakes happen.
You could see feet on the one-way, and he still kept
Sam is a legit in Twitch chat, so he could be watching NRG play right now.
Is kind of
He's actively choosing not to.
Plays, but also forcing a few errors for themselves. Does Energy get the plant? And they'll be able to set this one up nice and easy.
Oh, you're waiting for content. You're at the castle?
Here.
I think I hate that place.
You hear Energy in their interviews, and they say
I think I hate the NRG castle. I'm not even going to lie.
It doesn't matter if it isn't a championship or not.
Place is just gloomy, it feels like.
They always look unstoppable.
Well, that's why you want the championship point as well. This is the last one you get before you get into the playoffs and see how deep you go in the standings to get more points there. And they're what? If they win this one here, they're going to be 1 point away.
Yeah, I don't know.
From tying up with G2.
I was so excited when we first,
but most importantly,
the first time we ever did content. Do you remember with like the Thanos like hand thing they made me do?
Just like Ender said,
for the when we first got signed.
Right now,
that was kind of chill. That was like a chill NRG vibe in the castle. After that, it was downhill.
So we could have one of those games. We have M80 for Christ's sakes in our rosters, right? They could knock down teams like Energy, and if you fall down early, thankfully, at least hopefully, you you have the safety
good. Yeah,
of the
that one.
championship points to get through the champs.
Yeah, M80, they might be one of the most hungry teams that have been on the cusp of
I think it's because, bro, it was miserable practicing at the castle.
Teams that have had players.
That's what it was. It was the room was so
that are
hot.
going to come in very hungry.
And that's where we initially were pracking.
Super excited for that, to see the return of a lot of these players from
That's when me and Sam kept ordering the same food every single day. The same place.
Magnum, Patty Tech.
Yeah.
And it was so spicy, and we couldn't eat it, but we had to eat it because it was so good when it was like really hot.
Controlling this game and look to steer it straight towards mid and use that harbor wall for Kiko to break the side open. And he's really just the one kind of selling
these days.
They want to see how much EG will move for the bonus round. Spam through, though.
I miss when days were simpler.
He gets that first kill, and Bao will answer.
Now everyone's win trading and playing for TikTok clips.
Finding the back of NRG the whole time with the little inserts EG has had. Ethan pushes forward as they have to make room in the site, but it's not going to work. EG is not stopping. They're pushing forward a little bit more, and the Stinger's only going to do so much from there.
Oh my god.
EG come back for the bonus round this time.
Yeah, Stop It Energy's bonus round is a great start. Not getting it converted last time around there, just like on Lotus. But that said,
I will die on the hill that
this rifle round with
what was it? I'll die on the hill when your team announcement video, all good, was the best announcement video ever made. I actually don't remember if it was good or not. I remember that it was like kind of cringe.
In an open site.
Personally, but that's because I just when I see myself on screen, it's cringe to look at.
Some sort of a hit with an open man.
I have seen some other announcement videos and they've been pretty bad. So in comparison to those, I'll take the dub.
Yeah, it could be a very well a fake to that. Oh, wait, the pop flash pulls Zerona's ult out immediately. You have to be kidding. That's crazy.
Guys, moving over with the rest of the team. Probably
watch it
into the A side as well.
We'll watch it.
Oh, energy.
Only
I haven't seen that video in fucking so long. And I think I've only seen it ever one time.
Super textbook here, but Superman looking to mix things up. The timing works for him. Scuba decided not to peek, and he's going to be able to clear him as well. It takes
Wait, Sam, have you rewatched our press conference from Billy? That is something you need to watch on stream. That shit is fucking golden.
So EG's about to get their peaks on. That means NRG is hiding to create the crossfires. Not
Brother,
looking at a
it
Brock
is
so
funny,
he's going to try to get a long peek on.
You will know what each person is thinking just by how they're sitting.
As the paranoia comes through from EG, Ethan clears with a fragment grenade. Look at them back each other up, kind of trying to take the same angles for NRG, and Bao gets two. In this, the late drone.
There's not a chance he wins this.
The jig is up for Brock here. It's going to take the firepower, and it's going to be the firepower!
All right.
The Brocktagon!
A second. Where is it? Tired of this shit. NRG all good announcements. All right, let's watch this. Just forget about what just happened. There's no world where Brock should ever win that round. Let's check this out.
The journey that NRG has had in just the last few months has been nothing short.
The music so far is hitting. Chat.
Right now, I mean, pretty nice.
Oh my god, the old NRG CS jersey.
We don't make it. It's okay.
And logo.
First major.
So what are we doing here?
It's good. First time major Legends. Feels pretty good.
It's actually pretty good so far.
Might have blurred that out, but yeah, it's pretty satisfying. For sure. I know company is pretty good. Keep it up.
What's happening? Uh-huh. Is that it? No, okay, I was gonna say, wait, what? It's a different video? I don't remember this shit at all. Okay, no, it's this video.
Materializing in game leader.
Oh my god.
Reading player diagnostics.
This is so cringe. This is actually so cringe.
Game sense good. Comms good. Mental good. Calling good. Mechanics good. All attributes good. All 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 good.
Damn. Oh shit. We had highlights back in these days. Wow.
They need help, but
they need it now.
Let's find Mild, but FNS quickly with boss fight being tried because it's too late.
No way!
What's next? How about an initiator?
Loading.
How about an initiator? What do I say? That sounds like Dazznorth, dude.
Security has been breached. Alert. Security has been breached. Alert. Alert.
What is happening? I think we have intruders on the zip line.
Security has been breached.
We had to do like 5 takes of this. We had because I legit could not believe what the line was.
Alert. Alert.
What is happening? I think we have intruders.
I think we have intruders on the zip line. Are we serious?
On the zip line.
Systems trials. Systems back online.
Oh shit.
Welcome NRG crashes.
Get my face like that.
You're silenced. No way! No way! Right there! No way!
Kind of shot. She's hit the tree for it, the ace!
So we thinking duelist?
Okay, I don't know if I can watch the rest of this. Oh my god, I think we had multiple takes of that as well. It's just a shrug. Oh my god. Oh my god, Sam. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was... Let's go and check that out again. Let's see what we can do better for next time.
So we thinking duelist?
I mean, not bad. I mean...
Initiating player diagnostics.
I feel like this shrug was pretty on point there, pretty synchronized.
Space creator. Team player.
No, Sam, you can't leave. You can't leave. I had to watch myself, so you have to stay here for this. Dude.
What's that smell? It smells like food.
Team player.
Hot pockets.
What's that smell? It smells like food.
Fix up your time. Place it on top of the gallery.
Introducing Energy Victor.
Oh my gosh, he knew! Oh my gosh! Victor's already good! Yellow box. He might have his ace there denied.
Not gonna show the Phoenix thing with Scream? Or was that later? Oh no, it's right here. Oh shit.
So who's next?
Oh shit.
How about an import?
Importing new player. Switching languages.
Español.
Oh shit.
Italiano.
Liverpool! That's boss, that la. Load in the Scouser. This man can walk on water. These dogs don't stand a chance.
Does anyone understand this?
Goalkeeper with no hands to save that. Introducing Aiden.
Not a problem just yet. Another
No way! Oh my god! Into the site, but there's plenty of players still waiting for it. A single man down to 4 and an ace! Oh my!
Initiating player diagnostics. Loading controller.
Sam's still here.
Rank 1 Harvard graduate. 6'2".
Wait. Wait. What do you mean? We're just saying anything now. Wait. Yeah, Sam, did you make them? I don't remember the 6'2" part. Did I miss something?
Some, come out.
20 gifted or I'm not coming out.
I got it.
Oh my god, Sam.
Oh, hey, Shat. Thanks for the subs.
Are you looking a little cute? W, man. That wasn't even that bad. That was way better than mine. That was not that bad.
Let's just look at the action here for Sutter. Just popping off.
Oh my god, what the fuck? All right, let's go back to this game. Let's check the score. We're probably winning for sure.
So you can close the gap on Zerona trying to run away. He only had a shorty to work with after the Blade Storm, so couldn't take the weapon away from Zerona's hands. But I understand you're trying to play the retake for our team. You're trying to get some opportunities to catch some players off guard when the wall comes down through Zerona's rifle, through Digi's.
Honestly, pretty decent video. All things considered, guys, that was like a one whole day shoot. I'm pretty sure that was like at least 5
in the post plant.
5 hour
So
shoot.
staying very composed.
I think.
Despite
with
them having
delays,
such a
probably like
one-sided
8-9 hours.
victory for Energy so far, they're still making sure that they're playing the cleanest Valorant and not overheating in these scenarios.
Oh, in a tough spot. One going in, one going out. This is huge. Way runs right by him. I don't know how Brock just stayed alive. They get Zerona. Nice protection from Ethan and the crew to keep that safe. And they get out without a scratch, really.
That's a max 4 hours? Dude, I don't think you guys understand how long and like how many takes they do. They do a lot of different takes. They do a lot of B-roll as well. There's also other content. It's not just that video. We also do other content in that time that we're there. Because they only have us for that day, right? So they do other things as well, like shorts,
also spotted the drone
duo content, etc.
Okay.
Nice to Jazine.
Ray, thank you to the prime.
Okay, warming up is the name of the game here for Evil Geniuses. Up for a fourth. Let's see it.
Yeah, plus they have to like change.
Shut down a huge
they have to change where the cameras are and stuff.
Now tested against Digizine.
And things like that. Like, they just have to change the set often for different camera angles and lighting as well, so it takes a while to set that up.
Superman cleans that
but you guys live in your mom's basement, so you don't even know what I'm talking about right now. You don't even know what I just said.
Round by Digizine, cutting the rotates across. Like I said, Energy had so much information to start rotating on the other side, knowing that the B side's open.
Oh, sorry.
But these type of shots, super clean from the start.
I mean, I'm not even impressed with DGZen anymore because I expect this.
Top of the ratings when he got dropped by Loud, but was farming in the VCL.
Wait, he missed that last
also
shot.
an ascension in itself.
That's kind of sad, but
Seeing
it's okay.
how and why Potter looked for a player like this.
Yeah.
The amount of first kills versus first deaths that he's able to bring for a team.
Does Sen need more roster changes? What do you think, Maverick? Let's hear your opinion first.
This stage here.
A little bit of hype.
I'm just a measly 152 tracker score player. I want to hear what you have to say.
Start off with the first blood here. It's quickly taken by Ethan, though. And now Mata and the rest of the team are going to start pushing inside. Ethan actually takes a little bit more space here.
You guys got to stop asking me questions and ask yourselves first.
Can really sort out the space they want before engaging again. EG close to that first pyramid here. And it looks like they will wait for Zerona to get in. It's a smart play for the wall and the flash.
The big wall cycle is coming across
here. We retake this all day.
Here comes EG closing
Obviously,
in.
we know Scuba.
Scuba tucked in, knowing there's kills going on around. That's the chaos. Nice job by Bauta, source a kill.
We know this guy's sight.
And this is their come around now
for Mata. Come on,
WWW. Really for not here if he can do this.
We actually win now.
Deja vu, and it's not going to happen.
Okay.
They snuff out the nightmare that time.
No Brock,
Superman
no win.
takes down Mata, and the defuse will come through.
They're trying to fake that one as well by throwing the cove in the back so that Mata could try to find the timing. At the end of the day, from the spike plant at the position, they probably had the idea, speaking of EG, that there was probably going to be another one of those trying to wrap around. Worked out well. Like I said, such good delays coming out from
that kill's
the wall
so big.
cycles out of Energy. But once you start seeing Energy, EG encroach with the information on the drone,
nice guys.
They had the advantage on how they wanted to trade it. All right.
Okay.
Time to take control of the steering wheel.
Made them time out. That's a huge dub.
A little bit more of an idea on why EG wanted to choose Breeze now. Was setting in for the squad of NRG.
Where's my W streamer? He'll be back soon. He's doing content for you guys right now.
The first one may
just like the one you watched, the video you just watched. He's doing that right now.
But he created his own space that round to make sure the op could come online, and that's exactly what the EG picked up Digizine for, to be that guy.
Yeah, and I just talked about the energy, how clean they were in terms of the Valorant gaming that they've been bringing there on.
Oledi, thank you for the prime.
But that time around, they weren't really playing off each other, and looks like Boncar
is Sam going into a team next year? I highly doubt it, but who knows? Might make it like a fun stream team.
Towards the A
but I don't think he's going to play.
Almost reminiscent. I remember in an interview of Energy.
I already saw that.
Hitting A site.
I don't think he's going to play like
he's like, yeah, we're just
on an org
reps in, so
competitively.
Let's try
I doubt
to bring
that.
it in one more time. So after the timeout, Energy now leading 5 players towards the A site. Starts with a knife to get information towards the A line, so they know at least that Digizine's not opping on that side. So let's see how they execute into A.
2.
On top.
Dead. Dead. 1 Phoenix.
I'm all lead. I'm blocked. You guys mid-site, Phoenix.
What?
Wow, what a hold pancakes. What a huge 2 kills before dropping. This is so winnable. Actually so winnable.
Rock and drone in 2 seconds.
Bridge.
Why don't we clear this?
Only bridge top.
I guess he got there pretty fast.
Don't worry about it.
I'll ping him soon. Wait. He's far. Going up. Tag him. On the rope. Under the rope. Just get out. I have shocks for a bomb.
It's planted mid-site.
You can go door at him.
Just
4 bullets at him.
He literally can't play.
We have double shock and dart later. Just live forever at him. Yep. Right here.
On ping.
1 just smoke max too. Dart at 5. Adam will play first.
Mid-site.
I'm guarding first.
Picked up a rifle.
Good job, Adam. Nice fucking round, bro. There we go.
There we go.
They're too. They play too well.
Some clean
they just play too well
this time around for Energy, and we got it after the timeout. It was chaotic. There was some question marks being thrown, but what I really like at the same time for Energy is, and a lot of these teams are finding a lot of good value throughout this stage, is that it's not only just on the protocols on how to exec and how to.
I have a crazy roster change idea. Marv to Fnatic for Boaster.
It doesn't come out into your favor.
Should I just stop reading right there?
The space that you take, individualism has to come out to play.
I think I'm gonna stop reading right
there on that 2v2.
It's something that Ethan has actually recently said he loves about this team and relieves pressure from him as the caller, because normally he was the mid-round second caller, making plans off of the first guy. So to have the team take
let's just stop having ideas,
themselves,
no more ideas out of you.
Pressure. Here,
you get a 10-minute timeout from ideas.
As they head into the site, Scuba relieves that on Supermen as they creep right in without too much trouble here. On to Evil Geniuses, up the gut. Pancakes hits out the Hunter's Fury and just misses out on a kill. But Mata sources one. They're fighting on all fronts here. They're still attacking in the post plant. And EG's just not ready for it. I mean, they didn't plant, but still pushing, I should say, in that site. Crazy stuff that Energy just aren't stopping.
Best insert EG has right now is Bow in the window, though. They don't have him accounted for yet.
And it counts.
1 timeout and they're back.
Quickly
they're back to shitting on us.
And now they know where Zerona is, too.
Spike planted.
Whatever. These are just scrims. These are actually just scrims.
To the right. Bit of util to get in here, but he's going to have someone lurking on him,
when it matters.
Doesn't even have the angles necessary, and Brock takes him down for an 8-3 now in favor of NRG.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Can you give us level 7 IGL tips for ranked games?
Digizine and him playing solo to try to block out some lanes and get some information here for EG. I feel like it's a
say
little
hi
bit of a
at the start of the game. See if your teammates talk. If 3 people don't say a word when you say hi, instantly give up.
I wanted to praise them
because
on
you're
their
not winning that game.
when it came down to Lotus, that they were manipulating the map quite well and just missing the fundamentals of working together. But this time around, it almost seems like Energy always
call
has
something at the start of the round. If someone asks, wait, what am I doing? Give up. You're not winning that game.
Side of Energy in the previous round, so Energy are leaving so many gaps on the defense.
They're just trying to just get sourced kills here in the beginning of the round. Extremity, but they've lost B. Kiko goes down right away. So the question is, how do they get in now?
Reckoning in pit, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't use Mike, but I'm Radiant.
Full team, though.
I mean, you're also getting win traded for, so there's that.
We're going to look for a shot first.
We're just going to skip past that part. Not going to mention that at all.
See if they can't get anybody caught off. They've chosen the soft site. And they're actually just going to walk it in. And why not? If it can be for free, you take it. Ethan drops Superman just
I mean, how
like
can it
that.
be this clean? Digitally,
And now they fight it again. They're trying to be quiet.
No one's ever
about
fighting
it,
him.
But Digizine
They already know what's going to happen if they
says
fight
no
him
way.
here.
Pressing the fact. Now into Scuba. He's been so clean from this position. You can't get him out.
Too good.
And Energy, when they're rooted into this site, are so hard to dig out. Brock gets a kill before they run it back can do any damage. And EG are being snuffed out before they can really even get into the site. A nice TP in, though, from Bao as he tries to sort something out, and Brock hears it happening. Really can't get anything by NRG in these instances. And yeah, Mata's ready for Zerona.
Wow.
They have all
Off of
the
one timeout, they just went up the half.
from
Awesome.
that spot. And another round comes in for NRG, a 9-3 first half.
The
dominance.
scaling is so beautiful for Energy to entry towards that B site. So jumping out the window, technically you won't get hurt by the person watching in that spot.
Why'd you laugh like that? Because it just looks silly. He's in the open, just standing still.
Superman's never going to see them walk up.
Looking at nothing.
It was going to be an open surprise.
He thought he was behind the wall, but he wasn't. It's just funny to me.
And potentially not a chance for EG to turn it around.
It's going to be tough. They have to leave everything on the table when we come back from the break. Don't go anywhere.
Yo, Unk, give EG some money to buy some players. You're hella greedy. I think our players are good. I think we're clearly saving strats, number one. Number two, we've had some significant improvements in the way we were playing last couple of weeks. And we're playing a championship roster at the moment, and that's just difficult to play against. But even then, it's just a scrim, you know? This game is low stakes, and when the brights are very, very low, not bright. What's the opposite of not bright? Dim. When the brights are dim, we're not going to sit here and give a shit. You know, it doesn't matter. The games don't matter. We don't care. But when the lights are bright, that's when we show up. And that's what you're going to see at the play-ins. So that's when you can get to judge us.
You guys always see the players walk out, but
till then, if I'm you, I would shut the fuck up.
Usually,
is what I'm trying to say.
Right backstage, on my right I have Energy, and on my left, all the way back, I think you get the chance to see EG. So they're talking a little bit about the game plan, what they're going to do, and then they're going to line up right behind me. They're going to check that everything is ready, and when the indication is, and when they hear the team name, they're going to be walking on stage.
Can you explain the purpose of these games? I watch them when I can, but I don't really get it. What part? Essentially, it's a seeding tournament. This entire stage 2 is seeding. Top 2 make it into playoffs. The other 4 play in play-ins against the top 4 Ascension teams. And that's when the real tournament starts, basically. Playoffs is when the real tournament starts, because that's when people start getting eliminated. Till then, this is just seeding. Everything here is just seeding. So the last 5 weeks of the games, was it 5 weeks? I guess 3 weeks of games has been seeding.
Of map 2 as we look to swap sides and get EG on attack here to see if they can get some momentum. That first building block is going to be pistol round, though. And NRG has been stealing them away.
Exactly. Not getting the one here on Breeze either. So currently 0-3. On the defensive side for Energy, if you're looking at their pistol round from the attack side compared to this one, a little bit
Where's
less
your EG jersey? I'm not even going to lie and say it's in the wash. It's not.
Especially when it comes down to
I just don't feel like wearing it.
Could stall for Scuba
because these are,
Mata.
like, again, very dim
So
games.
for them,
Dim light
Light,
games.
Cove available. Should I say the high tide? As Ethan's trying to find his timing here through the
Here comes Eat Machine again. Eat Machine, you're going to make it.
On his way down.
Deadass, you're going to make it.
Oh, God. Didn't expect that second wall there for a second, and he didn't expect Superman. Inside the site still, Scuba is just between the pyramids, and they can just pop right out to make this troublesome, but EG answers very nice. The mid-round adaptation has been working here.
Wait.
As Superman's able to get that flank kill.
Wait, why are we showing our
really
pistols right now? I don't like this. This is obviously a scrim, and people are going to anti-strat that. We shouldn't be winning these rounds. We should wrap this game up and let them win as soon as possible.
And they just
it's going to give NRG false confidence as well.
Superman at the last moment.
2 birds, 1 stone type shit.
Oh, no.
Vance, not like this. Oh, almost on the reset there. Bao is able to get the better ghost in. And they get out.
Why don't you ever do interviews?
Pistol.
What do you mean do
Talked about it.
interviews?
That's the first stepping stone.
Who's trying to interview
So
me?
surprised of what was the call here for EG in the post plan. Why both of them are walking back towards the A main. You already had Superman that cut the rotates over on the mid side.
Well, you guys interview me every day. It's 20 questions every day in chat from each person.
So 2 guys on the pyramid could swing out.
Venus, what should I eat today?
Maybe
I don't fucking know.
This position of Kiko right here, EG maybe expected it was a double flank.
Bro, do you see my classic do some work?
Yeah, well, I mean, Superman said that he needed to warm up, that the team needed to warm up, and he had some great classic shots.
Ooh, more classics being fired here as we get into A main. And quickly scooting out. Mata's going to reset for a re-hit here. A right click.
Really?
Oh my gosh. He just denies everyone else. Him
Really?
and
We're not even
Ethan
close
doing
to trading that.
Crazy classic work at the front of A main to make EG worry about what's next. You got to be kidding. But they rightfully so. The trap plays and protocols.
What player would you want to interview? Well, I really want to do a podcast at some point in my career. I just don't know when.
Wait a minute.
And I also don't want to do it online. I want to do like a real life studio type thing. But again, I just don't know when that would be feasible and how much it would cost and all those things. So logistically, I don't know if it's possible, but I do want to do that at some point.
Stop on the way in. They're just running behind.
I don't know who I want to interview though. Maybe Bustio.
Protection. They've killed a few. Phantom for Superman doing quite a bit here, and the Guardian from Pancakes is going to add just that. Lots of pain to take down NRG for a second round.
Imagine my first ever podcast, guys. It's a real life setting. I'm sitting here as the host, and then across from me is Verno as my first guest. I think I instantly get 2 million views just
Superman
off that.
For the pistol round into the second one.
Car, thank you for the tier 1. And Knack TV, thank you for the prime.
It was going to be a round where potentially they could continue to work for an orb and really work off the Zerona ult. But you have to give credit for Mata in that previous round when he got the right-click kill. And now forces Zerona to pick up an orb and look for an extra kill before they could start activating. So it's going to slow down EG's round for a bit here. Not necessarily playing any type of positions.
Yeah,
just waiting to see if Energy's using
in a team setting, he speaks. Like outside the game, when we're like hanging out, he talks.
Looking for that Ethan spot.
Early on, he didn't know any of us, so it's like a little different. But once he got comfortable with everyone, he talked.
Going to be pushed
more.
But he will be doing a bit of leaning for the team as Digizine leans into that, takes down Mata. So that retake for Energy becomes quite a bit tougher here.
It's a great start, too, on the bonus round for EG. Because Superman
will you interview Yeet Machine?
So that's kind of weak when they want to try to entry into the site. It seems to be a split into this B site.
I'm speechless.
Still 2 players
I'm genuinely speechless. I thought of, there's so many things that came to my mind, but nothing is appropriate to say.
That's going to activate the brains of NRG to start rotating over. But it isn't really activating too much of EG because inside sight, Digizine is ready to work the back line just like that.
Are we really about a bonus?
He was a ghost for a moment. NRG had no idea. They're swapping it around enough time to make sure
we're running is defaults. Why is NRG struggling right now?
Min-max a bit more in what a bonus round, like you said. This is the momentum and the confidence EG needed here.
So they didn't pick up a weapon or save the Phantom on the previous round, but at least Superman's able to pick one up here off the corpse of Scuba in the back of the site. Works out. I think right now Digizine just slipped through the net. Had such a beautiful.
How many people do you think would watch a Cloudy and Eat Machine podcast? I mean, both of them talk a lot. It would still be chill.
Because of how they were currently setting up their defensive line. It's very similar to what we keep talking about when you're not playing a Cypher here on the comp and you don't have some early mid control. The players have to play so far back. So as soon as a smoke comes up here towards this tunnel side, that blocks the whole vision of Brock. Ethan was trying to play an angle, and then Digizine is able to find the timing to get inside that smoke that allows EG to go for the pop split, and for even Digizine to get value of a 2-piece on this side exec of EG.
EG's in, man.
And he gets the kill. So Zerona gets all there.
Actually, what a player.
Back, and then Digi gets his kill, so they're nicely setting up these rounds there at the end to chase down. And there's that opener. And yeah, that separated the map so much.
Not gonna lie.
Jeez.
Yeah, the podcasting is something I want to do
like, I'm working
in the future.
Yeah, he's locked in.
Just to see how it goes. Just to see if I actually enjoy doing it. I feel like I enjoy talking to people and asking questions and things.
It's time for EG to play the comeback.
And it would be fun, but I don't want to do it online.
Much better on the attack side. Outlaw in the hands of Digizine, knowing here that Energy are going to be in a low buy.
It's not going to hit the same online.
Has is, or at least that Energy has, is a rifle in the hands of Kiko. And a half shield. He's currently watching that towards the mid line. But it doesn't want to give
podcast with Tarek, yeah, that'd be good too. Honestly, most guests
flash attempt to peek, unfortunately, gets blinded by
I've
Ethan,
had a history,
so
I've either had a history with, or just am friends with, or something. It would be chill.
At the beginning of this round.
Well, they choose to try for A main next.
You can get up and coming players, yeah. I mean, if it goes well enough, you eventually get anybody at that point. but
goes
get multiple
down.
people at
Zerona
once
is still here
as well.
Crack that egg and get sure, or make sure the team can get into B. And they'll be forcing Brock right off of the site. So this is about the EG post plant now. They are
Dazerth is
down.
playing in 2027, he said.
They're going to have
It's
to really
cap.
make this work if they want to keep
These people
momentum
avoid
up,
matches
they
at
feel
all
like
costs.
Energy
You
could
guys don't
just
understand.
Take it all back with this round.
At all costs.
Mata picks up the Outlaw. They're going for a double flank so far here. They are trying to activate a little bit more quickly. Second flash doesn't give a chance for Kiko to peek as cleanly, but thankfully nobody was
Am I
there.
wrong, Sam?
They could encroach onto Scuba at the
Cloudy's
bottom of this
avoiding
B site.
fun
This Reckoning
havers,
could do a
guys.
lot of damage.
Fun havers, he doesn't even play those.
Superman hears it.
These guys will dodge matches at all
hoping
costs.
they jump over his head here without too much focus. Oh, he's able to get both somehow. What a correction and what a read. Now, Energy's hand is forced as Kiko dashes in. Actually gets two. Good, get his ace. The first one in America.
This guy's so good.
It down.
He's actually just so good. Isn't he, Sam?
I'm baffled. How did that happen? Superman gets such a nice two-piece and denying the dynamic duo at the top of window, yet somehow Kiko still dashes in, and while mid-dash,
I'm not going to lie, this guy might be one of the, if not the best player on Breeze. Specifically this map, this guy is just
Digizine was never ready for that one either.
Every
You can
time.
see he was aiming on top of yellow. Look at that. The turn to be able to spot pancakes.
What is that sensitivity? This guy cleared 4 angles with one dash.
Just a human turret.
Oh my god! That was insane! You got his ace!
That is the ace. Crazy stuff.
You know what's insane, chat? Is when I ask rhetorical questions like, damn, what's his sensitivity? Damn, that was fast. And the fact that you guys actually instantly type it without even having to look it up, you must prioritize things in your life. You must set your priorities, guys. There is not a world where you should just know that his sense is 0.25. That's insane. Unless he's by far your favorite player of all time or something, there's no way you should know that. Why do you know that? How can you just know that? Like, I've known sensitivities of like my favorite players for sure, right? Like, for example, when I was back in CS, I copied Madi's settings or exist settings, so that makes sense. But if you're just like, you just know all settings off, like all these pro settings, just that's just information you have in your brain, I don't get it. That's insane to me.
Oh, it hurts even more. It's that it had to be Energy running into them. It had to be one single guy running into them.
Yeah.
And he just dismantles the whole roster. And that timeout is just a timeout to calm the senses, pretty much.
What sense do you use so I can avoid it? Yeah, that's going to be 0.55 in-game, 400 DPI.
String as many rounds as they can to try to push this into a third map. But Energy are definitely in a position to get an easy 2-0 now, especially with that first blood from Kiko.
Someone's feeling it right now. Up through the door. It's the last point. Digizine was successful, and he gets shut down this time around.
Wait, is that considered low?
They're all pushed up on some angles, so you can see Ethan has a pretty forward angle. Still watching down doors. Just checks from Nest here as Brock starts to lean towards A. It's like they just know
medium
what EG's doing based on where they're not seeing them for the moment.
And you see the differences of how Energy are currently setting up to find that active information. This time by having Brock droning on middle instead of playing towards the extremities, they could use Ethan with the knife.
Why 400 DPI? That's what I've always used.
Like that.
Crazy.
So
that's literally what I've always used in CS. Like, I've never literally ever switched my DPI ever in my whole life. I've always converted my sense from game to game based off 400 DPI.
Digizine getting through was big last time. Now it's Bao, but he's already found out. He only had a moment behind enemy lines before they found him.
I think Sam is also on 400 DPI, by the way.
A few inserts, but it's not back sight. They don't even know it's back.
Martinez on 400? Actually, he's not. He's on 1600.
They're going to plant danger zone.
I only know that because Inspire was obsessed with him.
Brock almost going down, but he gets out.
And he was talking about it.
Look at Energy just closing in so fast. Zerona's able to capitalize on one. Kiko now with the ultimate after that crazy ace round as he's going to start trying to identify positions. Hello. Zerona takes a few cuts to the back of the head, and they're still going for the fight. Everybody's just
Damn,
hit
you're a
with
nerd?
utility,
How do you
but
know
it's
his
up to
sense, you
Superman.
fucking geek?
Gonna put down the pit
I
in
am
the
all of those
1v2
things. You're
situation.
completely correct.
And this is his moment.
My life revolves around this video game, and has for the last 7-8 years.
He meets both of them.
Now let's ask.
Inside the smoke, because there's
my
so
question
much time
is more
the pressure's
appropriate.
really added.
talking to you about it, asking you the question, why do you know all these sensitivities? You can't say the same thing back to me. I should know these sensitivities.
To block out the tunnel, to block out the arches, but just unfortunately as they're trying to set up here in the post plan, they're also all losing their positioning. Zerona did his darnest to try to take some players down.
FPS. I don't trust Mal FPS. This guy got banned in CS for cheating and shit.
Was that pick that Scuba got?
Why don't I ever have good experiences with French Canadian people? Minus maybe GMD and Yassine. My whole life, French Canadians have terrorized me.
The pulse plan that Ender was talking about here between the maps continues to linger.
I swear to God, since Counter-Strike 1.6, I've actually
now at this point,
had the worst experiences with French Canadians specifically, other than GMD and Yassine
together to make it look
and FEs.
Team-based scenarios. We just unfortunately haven't seen it yet.
They all they either cheat or they're toxic. Which one is it? Or both?
Playing in and out of the fuel.
How is that possible? How are they all like that?
But also
minus like 3 of them.
Mid, up and down. So Scuba doing multiple things right now.
Tens is not French Canadian. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
And they're fine.
What are we talking about?
In this position, you have all this.
In what world is Tyson French Canadian?
You're locking over on this side as well for the A side. So really, the only avenue that AG has is to walk contact back into B with a up down or make a lot of noise on middle.
Does Tyson know French? Does he speak French?
Pop flash potentially for the swing through the smoke. Nah, you don't need flashes. You'll just swing through alone.
The first thing Energy did was shoot at the door opening sound.
He looks French.
Okay,
well, I don't know what to say to that.
Cooked him up there.
Absurd statement. Just saying anything now.
Fragment kill onto his teammate,
like how bored
but it's
are we?
not even going to matter for NRG. It's just part of the day. Good cleanup by Superman, very low to get that kill. But yeah, the time's already ticked quite far down.
This guy said, I'm pretty sure GMD's from Jamaica.
Quiets it down. Great by Pancakes to draw the attention. And the double swing is going to regain control of the site. But Pancakes takes it right back for the plant here. All right, to stop Kiko is the challenge. It seems impossible in the previous rounds, but EG need to find a way to do it to keep this
the first thing I thought of.
Map and series point for NRG.
My best friend growing up was Jamaican. Or
Superman's low on anything. He's first contact here. He's actually going to step out a little bit more to try and get a different angle to make sure Kiko has to look all the way around for this kill. Oh, what good timing. Nicely playing in the mind of their opponent.
As in, I don't talk to him anymore. That's why I said was.
Work in their favor. Superman comes up with 2 8 HP kills to click this round for EG to 7.
I was trying not to talk because it was looking dangerous on that side with Pancakes continuously jiggling from
He actually was the one that introduced me to Counter-Strike.
You already had Superman
as well,
into the
which
A
is
main. He
interesting,
had to be the first contact, and he kept jiggling there, and you get instantly owned by Kiko with the way he's been playing so far. Superman had no HP at the beginning, at the end. If it
you
had
dropped
to be a
your day
one, so
nah.
Thankfully, though,
just
they waited for the recon to come back up.
Just started doing different shit.
Of where the rotate.
He went his way, I went my way. That's it.
On that 1v2, and then he played that to a decent trade to put their 7th on the board for EG. Still for Digizine. It's gotten value so far on both defense and on the attack. Attempting
Here comes Mal. You scam him with the fake.
Potentially
shut up, Mal. Just shut up.
From Energy, but you're seeing the forward positions from Energy. It's still
you don't talk about scams.
To be affected by the
not you.
Of DGZ,
anyone else, not you.
Yeah. See where they go from here as it's towards the left side. EG want B.
What would you take for EG to win this map?
Tries to hide in window.
Doesn't matter whether we win or lose. This is literally a scrim, like I've said multiple times. This is legit a scrim.
That's not enough to commit any movement.
This game does not matter for either team, other than to just scrim and get reps. That's it. And Bonkar said it himself. He can't even believe the maps EG gave them. And I'm telling you why EG gave NRG these maps. These are NRG's best maps, and EG needs crack on these maps.
Up and over, flash and in. Hunter's Fury on both sides are paying. Pancake's going to use it right away as we're battling amongst the lightning. Now Mana for one. Scuba
favorite duelist
with another as EG trades it back quickly to try and regain control of the site. And they're actually just taking the fight straight up as Brock takes down Zerona. They keep moving in now. The 2v4. This is just going to be Kiko sourcing out here. Should be Pancakes having
JJ
trouble
as well.
to make it happen. And yeah, he's trying to look into the site for the rest of the members.
I don't know why I forgot JJ. That's on me. That's actually fake as fuck
for
me. Sorry about that.
Together as a team.
JJ's been carrying us.
That's going to be map and series point here for the defuses. Kiko gets it. Now Ethan jumps in there to grab it.
Texture as well. I can't believe I forgot Texture. Yeah, I've had a lot of favorite duelists.
Was hoping to find the beam. Who's going to pull the Hunter's Fury first?
Sam in rank when he's on my team and not baiting.
And after Brock realizing here that he's not getting hit, just try to...
I have a lot of favorite duelists, guys.
Do some pop damage inside the pillar.
How'd you do that? I knew he was there, so I just shot him.
He knows too much.
Knows way too much.
Oh my God! How could I forget Spike Z?
Towards the end, thanks to the
one of my favorites.
Currently at the top of the scoreboard at 15, 11, 11, triple digits now. Quite good in terms of what he brings to the table. I mean, all of the assists from the supporting cast, as you just saw here from Ethan, Mata, and from Brock. Good.
No, I gotta play with Sato, bro. I feel like he'd be fun to play with.
Finishing touches on. Oh, he's so quick.
I just want to play with Sato and lock Phoenix before him. See what he says.
In the fight. And they're trying to squeeze through the door. They're going to try to walk through. Ethan says, no, what are you guys trying to do? And yeah, EG might have a little bit of the sight here, but they haven't taken anyone down, and a lot of these rounds are just coming from the post-plant retake of NRG, so they've got to thin the numbers
What about Dante? What about Dante?
Makes that even harder.
Chat, you guys are legit going to get me fucking in so much trouble. These players, I think, actually think I hate them, but I'm just laughing at shit.
Into fantastic
That's I find funny.
Into the playoffs.
You guys have put me in in these weird positions where I have to laugh because it's funny. And then these guys think I hate them.
Scuba got a peek. Who one was there? Oh, just Pancakes denied vision, and that allows Scuba to peek out. They're trying to displace everybody, but Bao has the elevation. His frags at the end of the round have been critical.
I also want to play with Derek Overwatch.
HP.
He's a very high disciplined, mature player. Plays for the round wins, you know? No TikToks. He wants that ball to just go into hoop at any cost.
Quite clean
GG's
on the
energy.
series.
Good job.
Battle back. Evil Geniuses on Breeze to make it a 2-0.
You guys were first place before, and you're still first place. And even if you had
two.
lost, you'd still be first place.
Big points there for Energy, and also Comfort moving into the playoffs. Now skipping the play-ins, having an extra week of practice, being able to see after the draw show who potentially they could face
Best
off
caller
against.
right now
So
in VCT.
that's
Ethan,
mean a lot here for Energy side.
I mean,
for
I have high stocks on Valen still.
I
think they're in a slump as a team, but I still have high stocks on Valen. So it's between Valen, King, and in all of VCT? Wait, are you saying in all of VCT? I thought you just meant Americas. King, Ethan, Valine. Those are my Americas. Boaster, you still got to give it to him. Just kind of have to. Unless his meta read is wrong at the moment, which I don't know because I haven't watched Fnatic. So I don't know.
Right? It's just like, how is that the one? But yeah, he gets it. You heard the team cheering about it.
Oh, Nats, sure. We'll give it to Nats. But I haven't watched EMEA, so I can't say EMEA colors. I haven't watched EMEA this split.
Especially continuing such a good form here from winning champs last year. There's a lot of teams when it comes down to winning champs that if the team dismantles or if they find their form going to the next, even teams that make it to grand finals kind of just somehow can't adapt to the meta. But Energy, when they're trying different things, trying to get their own double duelist meta going, they're like, maybe we just play our own different, our own identity.
Nil, thank you for the prime.
2025, and now they're doing it again. So the double initiator plays, Mata at the point, Mata also switching out from time to time into the harbor role so that Kiko could take the
I saw
side.
that Cozy Kid stats. This guy's unreal, huh? He did the same shit to Fnatic as well. It's pretty impressive, I can't lie. I remember because I was trying to say his name the last time, remember? We still can't figure this out. This guy's him. This guy's just... Oh, never mind. I was going to say he's perma raise. Why is Luna crying? For what reason? Wait. How? Like, how is he just frying them like this on Neon? Brimstone. Summit. You should watch EMEA. It seems that way, honestly, just because it's so interesting. Like, look at this, guys. Navi, Heretics, Gentlemates, Fnatic, and Giant X are all in the lower bracket in the play-ins. It's kind of crazy. Check the other game? What are you talking about? What other game? You talking about this one? Or, wait, are you talking about this one? Ka-chow! So thank you for the 5 gifted. I'm sorry if I fucked up your name. Thank you so much. What are you guys talking about? What do I need to check out? What have I missed? Hey, yo. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, this is fucking crazy. What did he just do to them? Was this like B rushes every... oh no, he said... Wait. Are you serious? He's doing this shit on defense? He's running them down on defense? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. EMEA seems very interesting though. Like the fact that this can happen makes the region very exciting. It's just very even between tier 2 and tier 1. Or not even, maybe the tier 2 teams are better. But I feel like there's no way it's like that in Americas. There's no way in Pacific it's like that. There's no way in Americas it's like that. Not a chance. Can you please feed my cope that Fnatic make champs? There's literally a 1% chance. I'm going to be completely honest with you. They're out of form. They don't have an identity. They're not really... it doesn't seem... Based on the one game I watched them play, it doesn't seem like they're adapting well in the mid-rounds. Their defense adaptations are even worse than their attack. Honestly, their attack seems okay, but they overcook sometimes, but that's always the case. Like, they run out of time often. Sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't, but their defense is where I'm like, holy fuck, it can't be this bad, right? And it is. So I don't really see a bright, like, where's the bright spot for Fnatic? Like, realistic, when you look at this team, where's the bright spot right now? Is there any bright spots? Maybe they're Lotus. That looked kind of cool. Honestly, the changes they made last match was good. I didn't see this game, so I don't know. I mean, obviously, this team is capable of playing very well and at a world-class level, but we just haven't seen it. Again, I say this every time to you guys, it's a form-based game. And when 3 or 4 players on your team are out of form completely, they lose confidence and go into a little bit of a slump. The team goes into a slump, regardless of what the names on the paper look like. So... Why do teams lose after big events? Could be a sense of exhaustion combined with not reinventing or re-innovating yourself, because once you win a big tournament, everyone is watching you. Everyone is focusing specifically on you. There's more motivation to beat you, naturally. And so if you don't change up a lot of the things you were doing in the past to kind of like ante yourself a little bit and stay ahead of teams, then you're going to fall behind, and teams are going to figure you out. How does PaperX avoid those things consistently? Creativity within all 5 players. They do shit. All 5 players individually do things that are completely unorthodox a lot of the times, and we have very, very, very dynamic duelists. Very dynamic duelists. On top of that, Paper X comp changes a lot. They change their comps a lot. So that's also hard to read. So we stay ahead, you know what I mean? Fnatic was actually good throughout the year, especially in the kickoff and stage 1, just choked important matches. Yeah, I mean, they definitely weren't bad. This is the worst they've been in a very long time, without a doubt. This is the worst results we've seen them have in a very long time. So
I'm actually really glad.
That's why I said, when you guys mentioned like top IGLs, I'm not going to sit there and just get rid of Boaster just because he's had one bad split, or his team's had one bad split. I think that's a little... I think that's crazy.
I love that both of these squads were involved in a weird upset this week, right? We had, of course, Loud being the giver of an upset with their victory, but then 100 Thieves were on the other side of it, right? They had, they suffered rather, an 0-2 loss against Cloud9. I don't think anyone had that on their bingo card.
Will Lev get red more, or are they creative enough? The thing is, what I've noticed about Lev is just off of this split alone, after winning, right? So they won Masters, they came back home, and just watching them this split, and the reason I get hella horny watching this team play, it's clear to me that they know what their tendencies are. Their past tendencies. So when you watch them, split is an easy example. So when you watch them do that B main default, they know that opponents know that's what they do. So they anti that. They sometimes have fast lurk A. Sometimes they fake it really fast. Sometimes they walk in. They have multiple hits off of the one thing that they do. So at the start of the round, when they start B main with 3 guys and they do that Phoenix wall into the B site, they have many strats off of that they do. Different layers, we call it, yeah. So because they have that, that gives me confidence that they'll be able to stay ahead of opponents, even post winning a Masters event. And they have stayed ahead, honestly. They've had a good split. And then on top of that, obviously, the talent helps as well. You have a ton of talent. But I think, you guys remember what I always used to say? Like, you know a team is good by how they play their defense, not their attack. Attack is a lot easier to coordinate than your defense. Lev's defense rotations are like genuinely the best. Actually the best. I don't think there's a team that is better than them at how they rotate on defense and how well they take map control on defense. They lose a ramp, they go mid. They lose mid, they immediately go back force B. That's why they're able to flood so often and have so many successful retakes. And that's why I glaze them so much. And then the same thing goes for a lot of teams. Like Paper X is similar because they hunt for info. Defense, they hunt. They fucking hunt for info. We have very, very aggressive duelists, aggressive players across the board that will individually take their timings. A good example is at 12-11 when Forsaken walked down C. Highest pressure. He walks down C against NRG. Finds out that it's not C. They come back to him C. He's in an angle they don't expect. He gets an ace to win the game. So you need good defense sides. You just do.
I think those compositions really gave them their stage 2 round basically a boost. We did spoke to Ron
Haven, yeah,
about that a little earlier in week 2.
It's kind of singing for a line. The double duelist meta didn't fit too well for us, so me and Barry start.
What are your thoughts on global esports being top 4 in Pacific, even above Paper X? Does this team look promising? Okay, I think I've watched global esports play one time in this split, maybe twice, and they look solid as fuck. But they give me the same vibes Full Sense do, which is I don't know if they'll break through this year.
Wanted to take a closer look at Loud, specifically on Sunset, Haven, and Summit, because they run the Chamber Sage on 3 maps. Starting off with Sunset, a map that you're used to seeing at least a Sage on majority of the time. They're going for a straight up BX.
Veryl,
they
I've
already
been impressed with hella.
Back, and we see them funneling out towards site.
Solid.
Even though there's some weird delay utility by the Sage coming in, they're able to break that wall and get past it. Let's zoom in a little to see how they actually set this up though. They have the Viper, or sorry, they have the Sage Wall getting put market, and G2 are not trying to contest this at all. We're in these forward positions.
Foxy 9 is literally primed right now.
Not only that,
what is this, his third
Sage,
prime?
we still have 2 slows that we can use to kind of break that one
I hope
funnel
that
point
team
that they have
keeps
on
it up.
site.
I really do.
The next thing that I want to really highlight here is because there's no pressure with this with the Sage Wall. Luke Show, who oftentimes is the one looking towards market with that operator, he's actually able to kind of just not worry about that, right? There's no pressure.
Sorry,
coming
my
in.
girl
He's
is
able
talking
to
right now.
focus on
Sorry,
that
yo.
site,
I'm gonna be right back,
and
actually.
Their retake just gets put to a stunt. Like, they can't do anything outside of it. We're gonna have the slows coming in. We have different players contesting each time, and it just absolutely dismantles their retake, as you'll see here in a moment. It just looks so good out of Loud. Luke Show gets the pick. It all just kind of falls apart for them there. But when you look over at Haven, this is where it gets interesting, because you normally don't see Sage Chamber or even really double Senti on this map. But this is the one thing that's hard about this comp is it can get a little bit hard to go for these more creative plays, I would say, especially when you're not having the right spacing. So let's take a look here. First of all, what they're trying to do here is they're going for a A-Link crunch here with our Neon pushing A-Link and our Omen TPing in spawn, and the whole plan is that they'll fight and take this space. The problem is, look at the spacing here between our Neon and our Sage. There's no follow-up, there's no pressure coming in, and as you'll see in a moment, is they get absolutely obliterated. Neon dies, the Omen gets picked off. We actually threw our Sage Wall over here, but there's no pressure behind it. There's no utility, there's no follow-up, so they're able, C9 is able to just kind of dismantle that and disrupt it. They don't have to worry about it. And I think that's one thing that when you're looking at the Sage and Chamber comps, you have to be so exact with the timing of your execs, the timing of your utility, otherwise it can fall apart very fast. But that being said, they still won a good amount of rounds. That half ended 6-6, and when they did those straight up execs, it looked great. I look forward to kind of seeing what they do with these creative comps, and who knows if they'll run it on any more maps than the first 3 that they've already done. It looks great. I look forward to seeing what they bring out today especially. But for more on Loud, let's send it over to Dryad and check in with Darker.
Loud and 100 Thieves are fighting for the #1 spot of the Omega group, but both are in playoffs. So Darker, congratulations on making it to playoffs.
Why does Finesse look so tall? Yeah, I grew about 5 inches this last year.
So what are some of the things
I don't know how that happened. I'm an anomaly though.
Ahead of playoffs.
Desde el comienzo de la semana sabíamos que teníamos que ganar las 2 partidas. No estábamos pensando en que Q iba a ganar contra Sentinel. Entonces, tipo, es el mismo
Finesse built like a long jelly bean. Yo, I'm gonna go and time that guy out for a little bit.
At the beginning of the week, we knew that we had to win both matches. We were not taking into account that Crew was going to win it against Sentinel, so it's going to be the same focus that we've been putting before. Yes.
Should I invest in a B haptic vest to go pro? Yeah, I saw Yassine with that. Yeah, definitely. I think you should also keep it on at all times, especially when you are traveling.
Ready, Loud with Luxo on that chamber has been a big win condition, and today this is going to be on Cryo to shut him down too.
Yeah, I think it's very important that 100 Thieves are calling to find out where Luke Show is going to be with the op, particularly when he's playing on these maps with the chamber, on the comps with the Sage, because whether or not it's Luke Show on the attack, where
you're actually tall, especially in Asia, you're way too tall.
Angle, and like you're saying,
Thank you,
the
man.
Sage utility stops
Thank
the
you, I
flood
appreciate
on every other angle. You need to be able to take him out early if you want an easy way.
It's been a long road, but we got there.
And the same way on his defense too.
Yeah,
he's gonna take a forward line. You got to shut him out.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the same story for Krar. Even though we're not seeing on this chamber as much, he's still a force to be reckoned with his lurks, with his anchors. It's a dangerous sight to see. And one thing that I love is when you look at these two players, they kind of have similar paths, right? When you look at the past iterations of Loud, oftentimes it was Luke Show having to step up and kind of get a bunch of those kills, a bunch of those first kills, and kind of carry his previous team.
As a Mexican, you're pretty tall. I don't even know what that.
He was a standout player when he was in his chamber era, constantly going and dropping insane 30 bomb and getting insane first kills, and again helping his team so much throughout it all.
And here are our maps. We will be seeing Summit. That makes me happy. Loud picking Summit, then 100 Thieves will be taking us to Haven, and
Loud might make this interesting, but
at the very end of it. So
let's
you
be
just
real,
broke
it's kind of
down
on
those
Luke's show.
chamber Sage comms from Loud. I expect to see them again on Summit from them.
I mean, I hope so. so it looked good. It looked like it fit their play style when we last saw it. I love the aggressive angles they were taking, especially on that map of Summit. One thing that I'm excited though is to see 100 Thieves actually being forced to kind of play it. I actually talked to Laura in a previous interview about, you know, do you guys feel like you're ready for it? You guys never ban it. You guys kind of just floated around, and he felt confident. He said their scrims were going great.
What the fuck is TCG?
He was just kind of waiting for the opportunity
Brother,
to
I've
show
only
it,
played
and now
Pokemon Diamond.
Yeah,
not Diamond, sorry, Crystal.
On the side as well, I think is
and
a cool
Fire
thing
Red.
To see. I think we're gonna have a Cypher coming. I think I saw that one for Cryo, and that to me is the de facto agent you need to look at on defense.
No, I don't
Watch
play
the
that
best
stuff.
Cyphers on this map. They're staying alive for so long
I don't play that.
on sites, just using cages to box themselves in and give them coverage. I think it's very important 100 Thieves don't lose control of the site, because if you have to play for the retakes versus Sage and Chamber, it is miserable.
Oh, it is tough. You're gonna have to have great ability to kind of get past a lot of those slows and attack from multiple angles. If you allow Loud to funnel you into one choke, it's gonna be a mess. But I do like seeing the Timatina, Asuna, Phoenix.
Vanessa, how does it feel to win?
I actually got in a ranked game with Asuna.
How does it feel after winning 4 majors at a video game and be absolutely best at it and respected among the whole community?
Unfortunately, it is Chamber. They don't really have to worry about that too much.
You just gotta keep yourself humble, because things like that, when you have this much success as a professional player, it can.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
it can change you. You know what I mean? It can change you a little bit, and you just gotta stay humble and just be yourself. End of the day, and just remember your roots and where you came from, and usually that helps.
On the attack side, anticipate
getting some good ass
play
questions
anti-flash, be ready for that. On defense, you gotta be locked in with your Chamber. If Luke Show's having a good game, I think it's very doable for Loud.
Yeah, you have to be ready to kind of dismantle when they get over to that second half on defense. Dismantle and disrupt the exits that they're gonna be throwing at you. You don't want to let them get it for free and be able to take further space past that. That when you start getting disrespected by them, that's when you know, like, you have to change things up. But hopefully, you know, they'll be able to get some of this delay going with that stage, and especially getting those op kills from Luke Show going.
Of course,
first seed gets you 1 buy, and then second seed is no buy, right?
Experience from their previous match, right? We have 100 Thieves who want to prove themselves after their upset loss, and Loud, they want to ride the momentum. Our squads are locked in, and we're closing out stage 2 with Uber and Wyatt on the mic.
Now, one upset should
not
be ranked
with Mr. Overwatch this week,
but
probably
for a fan base that has lived through too many false dawns, 100 Thieves lost to Cloud9, resurfaced questions they thought had finally been answered. Today, confirmation must come in the form of a win against a young, a fearless, and in-form Loud to top the Omega Group.
Fresh off of the most
Wolf
significant
even,
win that
I
they
honestly
have had
think you would enjoy the tactics involved. No, I haven't.
Win over G2 and an absolute blowout on G2's best map. Loud are at their best right now. Everyone in that game was
I'm never playing this game again. No, I know, dude. I don't know what happened to me. I really didn't think I'd play Val again.
Now, we've talked about the difference between.
I mean, it's still pretty bad in ranked, guys. I'll be honest, especially the nighttime games. People are sitting there just fucking throwing, win trading and shit. It is bad. And I've only been back 3 days.
It's crucial for
I can't even imagine how it is for people who stream this game all day. Have to worry about stream snipers and win traders.
Points. They are.
I cannot imagine
right now.
This is fucking miserable.
Semis if you get to skip that first round of playoffs. This top seed means everything.
Day 1 was fine. Day 2, 3 has just been mid.
So far after that early exchange,
Bryce Boy, thank you for tier 1.
Served up.
Let's see. Does Luke Show still? Can he do it versus 100 Thieves?
With most of the exploration.
It's a lot of control 100 Thieves have given up here. A lot of vision as well. And they lost their cam, so.
And they do have a fallback option.
They kind of have to play 3A.
B main, Asuna going to get some valuable information. 2 players in mid fountain.
Wow, this guy just walked in.
They're trying to get the drop. Oh,
what a kill! What a kill!
Goodness. Vora there.
Okay.
Down to
he definitely should fall back and wait for his team to get.
But yeah, that's enough for Loud to decide
to him
B
first.
is where they want to end. Or they're making the way into the site. Timo here covering the cross though. Stopping power with the Sheriff hits hard.
Luke Show?
And somehow, it always seems to be Luke Show with it all to do.
He's full HP. And Cryo isn't flanking. He can get 2 1v1s here.
From the round.
How do they fight this together? They can't. And he's gonna go drop. This is so hard. Wait.
Luke Show find a safe spot. Oh,
okay, round over.
There's not enough time for Bang to get a double swing going. Still, he gets the headshot around the corner. Down to the wire, but 100 Thieves start with their best foot forward.
Why does Luke Show look heaven
Pretty
there?
interesting look from 100 Thieves. Feels like they've just basically
no way he thinks the guy's going heaven. No way.
Over to solo on their debut, yeah. It's a map that up until this point they have second banned in every single series. which at least would indicate...
I mean, he can, obviously, but I don't know.
A middling perspective on it, where they think it lies in their...
A mild disinterest.
Safer to assume that they're going to play the same... They're going to try to fight the same angle
feeling confident, so perhaps
together.
just something as well that they'd be
Why would they
keep
double
in their
take
back pocket.
I mean,
like two different 1v1s in opposite areas, you know?
The fact that they end up banning Sunset against this Loud team should tell you everything you need to know. What they did against G2 clearly made an impression.
It's a huge round, though, for Bang. That's a huge 1v1. I really didn't think he was going to win that.
Absolutely none of Loud. You don't want to deal with Luke Show. He went 31 for 15 in that game against G2.
Maybe because you're not a chamber team on that map?
He is in...
Yep, you just have to play retake on the site.
Arsena gets a sound cue here. Ticker's able to slip on through. Here's the high tide, but the duelist Loud has already exposed himself a little too much. Bang. Oh, the timing, still able to convert. Nice correction there on towards Luke Show. Ode fighting in the side. Arsena cleans him out. 3 kills. And for the Phoenix, that's a pretty nice number.
I'm struggling with keeping up efforts. Any advice to keep going on?
A generational run.
I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. What do you mean keeping up efforts?
The stats that Luke Show's putting up this stage, in any other instance, would be far and away the best in the league. But Arsena is still beyond that. What he's done with the Phoenix has just been outrageous. He hasn't put up numbers like this since the 2021 Reykjavik qualifier. That is the closest he's been. A 5-year difference.
Yeah, our leaderboard in Americas is a 2-man race, and both of them are in this server right now. Arsena is a hard man to catch right now at his career peak. Can they convert it into international glory again? That's the question.
That's actually annoying.
The show comes off decidedly second best in that exchange. Still, yeah, presence here towards that A-Link and a very quick swing through. Bang falls.
Also, an interesting angle
now as the fast lane comes up.
There, he should be jiggling.
Back onto the side a little bit more. It's uncomfortable, but he's got Timo by his side. The sees there's a problem. The decay an issue. He tries to swing with it, but Luke Show guns him down.
Why is Bang fighting that angle though?
Timo in the back. Arsena is right in there with the run back.
Wait,
Can he bring the round back in 100 Thieves' hands?
No, actually.
Oh my God!
Really?
That's all with the run back.
Is he the best ever?
That is insane. Come of the King, you had best not miss.
El Specialisto?
Thank God he doesn't get old orbs during that.
It was looking so good for Loud, that moment of hesitation.
He does not care.
The Seas comes through into sight to deal with Vora.
I mean, what a round, dude. What a round, actually. He saved the round. Again, Bang should not be... He should be jiggling at best. He should be jiggling this angle, not fighting it.
Got us the sideline.
There's no world where he's winning that fight. At best case, he's getting traded, which is still that.
Nothing stops this guy. All right, Luke Show swings that
mid. It's okay, though.
He
saved...
Sort of force. He's found a gap.
Okay, that's kind of unlucky.
But again, he is lit up early. Should be able to get that heal.
But what stall utility you're left with now is the defenders. Your Soul Harbor is down early.
Little flash haunt play thrown towards mid from 100 Thieves, who are
I love this. I love this reaction from 100 Thieves.
Anything else up to Luke Show.
They are 2-2 right now, but they are trying to get aggressive to flank. At least there's that.
All of this Cypher util on A. Cryo needs to get through that smoke to find a way to make use of it. Cyber Cage is being traversed here, and 100 Thieves are going to give up that A side entirely for now.
Loud, who have loved this double senti with the Sage look, work their way into A, trying to use that wall to deny anyone coming from Link, but 100 Thieves are fast to break it, and now also trying to apply
See, now this just becomes weird.
On this flank in a pinched retake.
It's glad to open a fight. This
it just becomes
little supporting paranoia comes in,
what a fucking
and it tilts the fight in the Uncaller's favor. Arsena, feel like impossible for him to lose these. He again prevails.
Still winnable,
and now he's going to make his way onto that A side proper. Now in guard, and this gets messier. Blaze Water, navigate. Darker trying to use some footwork to get away, but it's Dovey that takes Arsena down. And Cryo's got nothing to do and no time to do it. He's out of there.
Great
never
flash.
Had an opportunity
Insane
to
Omen flash from
get into the
Darker.
mix on that site. Luke Show had been denied in the server up until this round, but the first blood gives Loud a crucial headway into that round.
Obviously a huge first pick, right, to get rid of the Harbor. Luke Show continuing to rear his head in many of these games, but a little bit too slow for 100 Thieves here on this retake.
What's a good tracker score? Yeah, these guys are saying 152, and they're completely right.
After how good the last few rounds have been?
If you have a 152 tracker score, that means you're playing for the team and not for your stats, and that's actually a W. Your W teammate.
Stimulated the economy to the point where Luke Show.
Unfortunately, the rest of your ranked teammates aren't going to be like that. So
again, you just have to call back to that game against G2. who puts up 45 kills. And how many of them were with the AWP? I don't know, 30 it felt like, 35? He was just dominating them.
What has Marta done? Look at these Odin-toting Neon players.
If I see somebody like you in my ranked game, I'm dodging.
It might not be just for fun anymore.
Okay, man.
Odo being very cagey about how he clears, getting further up mid. Cryo is going to be on the line. That pressure that's about to be felt here. Double swing around the corner. Cryo pre-fires it. Has a read on it, but Odo gets the better of him, and a res is going to keep this loud tempo going.
That was a sick little delayed trade. Jiggle peek from Airday is fantastic.
Look at Luke Show's timing, too.
Into that form in stage 2. We saw it against G2.
I mean, Bang is kind of
taken. They slow down. They respect this high tide, but why are they going to hit this side? They're going to pinch it pretty hard.
How do you hold this
side?
side?
Corner Tigazine. Bang, though, just running around on that side. Luke Show with that near side.
How you hold it.
Bang for 4.
An insane 4K is how you hold it.
And Darker.
Thank you for answering my question.
Out in front of him and realizes that 100 Thieves are at full strength and looking to surround him.
Yeah. Hate to be Brazilian going up against in the server. Ridiculous.
He's had some questionable deaths, but
one of the best anchors in the game locks down the site off of what looked like a really good loud execute. You had Luke Show working his way through main. The second he's spotted, he's trying to dance around the box. It gives an opportunity for the rest of the team to get quickly in through the link.
Yeah, that's
he's
beautiful.
Constantly in motion.
That's just
look
beautiful
at the way
work.
He's maneuvering around the site's architecture. That's so well played. I mean, he's not even able to ISO those fights. Airday just can't hit the shot.
Wow.
I think as well,
Clean
the fact
as
you've got
fuck.
Timo just spraying with the Odin, constantly keeping heads turned his
Clean
direction
as
to
fuck.
some degree, but that is a stunning ace from Bang. Right. It's been an interesting few weeks for Loud. I'm not sure if they're really
Hey,
coming into
Finesse,
today's
just turned
game expecting
18
to be
right
put into
now.
this
18
position,
and wanted
especially on their map
to.
pick.
One of my first thing to be
This is
watching
a big
you. I
conversation
appreciate
we
that,
need
man.
to
Thank
have.
you.
I think
Happy
why,
birthday.
with only 2 champions points separating Loud and 100 Thieves.
Why'd you miss Paper X
These
game?
are
Fell asleep.
going to be
Also,
critical.
Paper X already made the
Absolutely
line.
could
It's
decide
okay.
who's going to get that
No one's gonna die.
spot when it comes down to things, because you know you're looking at the top 3. Hey, there's a pretty good chance that we're going to see like a Lev NRG in the finals. I think a lot of people would predict that now. 100 Thieves, maybe that third
You guys catch
team that could potentially get there, right, and just earn their spot outright by being in the finals. But it's going to be crucial for both 100 Thieves and Loud to at least make the 3rd, 4th spots.
If I ever get you in my game, I'll always listen to you. Best IG later ever touch the game. You say that now. The second I call something, I guarantee you're asking, what do I do again? And that's going to tilt me. And it's going to ruin my whole flow.
Are terrified of the PTSD of so
But I
many 100
appreciate that.
Thieves so close but so far run.
It's the effort that counts.
So 100 Thieves need to do everything they can to not
Quack,
be
thank
victims
you
of
for the prime.
variance. And winning here is a big part of it.
Just extending that lead, getting to the 9 points here could be crucial.
That's got to be just so annoying for an
Not
opera when
again.
he gets past your ankle.
Not again on the Sheriff. He goes.
That's how you die.
There's some potential off that Darker pick.
Cryo cells round. This is a cryo cells round if I've ever seen one.
Okay, that is the trip now
He's
being
gonna hold
cleared
this
by
bomb site out
Odo. Activated.
He's gonna
There's a
hold
lot of
this
map
bomb
to
site
work with still
effortlessly.
for
Jesus, I
Loud.
can't even talk. I mean, I'm
No
trying to talk too
chance
fast.
for
Like,
a
this isn't even
weapon
my first
upgrade
language.
for
Why am I
Darker
talking
after
like
that
this?
B main exchange.
Getting cocky.
And now it's a matter of trying to gain this information without putting your body on the line. You do have your fade still in the game. Darker has confirmed Bora's position there on that side. He's going to be forced back by the Paranoia and a
I love that 100 Thieves are just playing range.
Cover tower. Into the side we go, but Bangs got that off angle here. Following up from an insane ace. Odo gets a drop on him though. That's a weapon upgrade and now a chance in a 1v2, but caught inside the C's. He still wants to work out of this cove. Bora's going to
he's already past the angle.
on his
GG.
left, and Odo's going to have to be ready for it.
All right, Loud's going to have to get some
4
rounds up on
rounds
the board
separate
here.
these two now.
Go back to A, maybe? They had some success at they had some success at least getting bombed down at A.
Scary.
Maybe fake A and go B split.
Sick opener
Fake
from
A
Darker.
split, then have the guys that were in A connector go B link.
Discussed as being a very streaky player. Hasn't been super consistent this year. We've seen insane ceilings, but within even the same matches, we'll see him be the top rated on the first map, lowest rated on the second map. If he finds that consistent level, if he raises the floor, he could be such a dangerous piece of this Loud team. When he is hitting, when you have Lucho hitting, they are at their best.
Good bait.
We need to see the fruits of that timeout, and the double stack of players there inside main. Timotino with the op, but Arsenal's already found Tikazine. That's in mid. Now there's a chance for 100 Thieves to collapse into that part of the map and really take control.
Bro, this is so hard. Once you lose that first kill, you didn't commit.
Luke shows there. Dominant stuff to start the round.
Too good, man. 100 Thieves is too fucking good.
Opportunity. Through mid silently,
insane info there.
But he knows he can just get out of there at this point. You send in that, you run it back. Yeah.
Ace.
Get in there and fight it out. Reckoning coming through at a pretty opportune moment as well. And Austin is up to 3 in the round.
Too good.
So much value gained. And a flawless here for 100 Thieves.
Way too fucking good.
This map, they've been banning it second in many of their games. A general disinterest in playing it. They come out guns blazing on Summit, and Asuna is up to 14 kills.
Loud's gonna have to start getting creative here. They gotta start like faking A split and then going B with Luke Show lurking B main. They need a lurker B main, they need a lurker B link, they need to fake the A split with 2 guys, 1 A main, 2 guys A link, and then go back to B main. Or go back into a B split after.
Well, that retake into A.
100 Thieves have now reached that generational wealth cap. Loud, their economy is teetering. Around that could be worth 2 here. Timotino has already sent Luke Show to the Shadow Realm.
Well, there goes the whole part of your split.
Trying to just dodge away. Team almost with another Loud are trying to activate.
There's levels to this, isn't there? It is wild to see just what the difference is
another double entry, not traded.
So far.
What do you even do?
With an upset
What do you even do?
On their map choice, it's just not even close here. Dark is going to slink away, but the Spike is virtually in a different postcode, and he is all alone against 5 all-star guns trained in his direction.
Feels like 100 Thieves are just taking their anger out on Loud after getting upset by C9 the other day.
And realizing that this is the game where the stakes are.
Yeah, I mean,
because again, that
I know what Loud is trying to do, and I don't blame them.
If 100 Thieves win that
but
game,
they gotta throw a fake. They've conditioned this A split, B split shit enough. They gotta throw a fake now. Or it's just never gonna work.
This game much more dangerous.
The lurkers have to get something done
against Cloud9. Now they've actually got to work to get that.
Problem is now they have to deal with an op as well.
And if you want to look at it kind of glass half full, look at what it required from C9 to be able to get that win. Oxy at his absolute peak of peaks in that Breeze map to be able to win it, even narrowly.
Now we're tracking.
I like your streams because they're low cortisol. Okay.
Today.
Thank you.
Tikazine with a great showing against G2 has been.
Would C9 win EMEA?
So far.
Chill.
There's one round where he gets an Odin in hand as well, so he's had his opportunities, but 1-9 is not the scoreline you need to see from your duelist, who's been the
What changed for 100 Thieves and why are they a top team now when they had no success for so long with this roster? Asuna's form on Phoenix is hit, for sure. So he's elevated his team a lot with his performances individually on the entries.
He needs to get into the game.
They've also just kind of figured out how to play off of each other well. Once they get those kills, their mid-rounding has been really good, so I think Vora is a big part of that, along with the coach.
Challenging for Lucho to juggle. He wants to slowly take that space and be holding a line, an unexpected off angle, get a free kill and fall back. He just
Timotino also creates a ton of space with Asuna, so I think that the duelist chem is also extremely strong on this team. Cryo's honestly barely had to do much.
Could try to go for an overdrive play. It can be a pretty sick combo with the Nightfall, because if you get hit by it, you can't hear where the Neon is running around, and you're getting decayed, so you just get like insta-headshots down straight away.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, that's true as well.
MK,
the land win.
Chaotic situation
winning EWC obviously gave them that belief that they can actually win a tournament, a tier 1 tournament.
Crucial eco round. I mean, the only round they won so far was an eco round.
Beating Nongshim in a best of 5 is no easy fucking work.
Into the B side we go already. It looks like 100 Thieves respecting this potential for them to build around an overdrive. So Nightfalls are going to be exchanged. Darker can't hear it.
Finally some entries for Loud.
Here you go. Those things, they're going to work.
Really,
but bang!
really
the
bang.
stabilizing aspect. Might get caught with util on his hand here. Tries to sidestep, but Darker's found him. It may not matter. Arson is back yet again. Blaze Wall thrown up. That's the plant going down, though, and Arsenal is still trying to flash his way around the wall. Buy some time for Timo here to get behind them.
Silent on this flank. He can take the first shot, activate the overdrive. create a huge distraction for Austin to work with, who could still flash out of its choke point.
Out of position
It's
for
all
this,
up to this kill.
They aren't exposed to A main. Timo's going to find a way in the old-fashioned way, and there's Darker, but it's
Darker
third of
is,
the
I think,
round.
saved this round.
Timo's made it a 1v1. Davi with a stinger.
Kidding.
Timo with the overdrive, and there it is.
Actually, just kidding.
The revolving door.
That's such a
game
tilter for
changes
Loud.
here
They
from
gotta win
100
one of
Ds.
these.
This time, Timo
One of
stamps
these
his
have to
authority
go
on the
their way,
round.
right? Positionally, they
Feels
should
like
be winning
needed
that
to
round
be
all day.
The turning point
All
for
day they
Loud
should be
in
winning
this
that.
half. They had it within their hands. I'm also wondering what was going on there. I don't think Tikazine used his ult. He ran in, got a kill with the Classic somehow, which was kind of crazy. Yeah, he never even popped his ult on that.
One enemy remaining.
Maybe
It's
the
so
overdrive
damn
was
close.
never part of the game.
Keep
I'm
going,
not sure.
I'm sorry.
Just use the sting.
what just happened to me?
Go for a G2 round. Well, it went about as well as they did yesterday.
16-4.
Loud all gathered up outside of B again. We have seen Cryo consistently just shifting this Cypher setup back and forth.
Get Hiko to watch a
Time's
100 Thieves
over
game. I
on
don't even
A.
know if Hiko watches VCT
Let's
anymore.
listen into Loud. A much needed second round on the
Does he?
line.
Ok, saiu. Vamos com a direita, Davi.
Céu.
Wow.
Me resta, Davi. Hoje.
Tem céu ainda.
Wow.
Não consigo quebrar. Vou parar, vou
Faz
parar
jogo aqui,
pra
faz jogo pra subir, faz jogo.
Tá.
They're not even out yet.
Sube.
You will not.
Tô apontando, não consigo ver nada.
Tá.
E agora,
Consigo
reta
round.
round? Tá.
Oh, he has Neon ult.
Ele manda
Do it
picar,
again?
pegar info.
Tô cravado na esquerda, gente.
Eu tô querendo direita depois do smoke, ok? Tô cravado backside. Acho que ele bloqueou a esquerda.
Huge.
Backside. Ele tava queda, ele tava saindo da queda.
Tá. Mano, Darker, você
Fênix
bota
backside,
bota
Fênix
PQ, então.
backside.
Bota PQ, guys.
Mano, eu vou na queda. Strike é B pra você, Darker.
Pura pra esquerda, pura esquerda. Não, queda.
Vai ter o Hybrid close.
Queda.
What a flash. What a flash.
Voltava pra fazer shield 4 não.
Another ult.
Eu tô mirando a flash.
Another fucking ult for him.
Vou dar um tiro da TP.
Mano, faz gol, mano.
Queda e backside, acho. Ele tem bang, eu acho.
Sem spot? Não.
Tá na direita aqui,
Troféu.
Eu tô troféu de Alp e
You're not
backside.
beating this team right now. Austin has 18 and what? 18-4?
Asuna is just
19 and 4?
unbelievable right now. Oh, what can you say? He's able to get 3 kills there. The flashes were all blinding multiple players
Wrap
trying
this
to get
shit up.
in.
Wrap this shit
It
up.
felt like
There's no world.
Loud. They dug deep in the bag of tricks, come out with
Well,
a
yeah,
cheese
C9,
round.
I'm saying it
Anything you
right
need to
now,
do to try
today.
to get a
Today,
second
you're
one
not
on the
beating 100
board with the
Thieves.
triple wall boost.
You guys
It
know 100
finds
Thieves is
the
a day-to-day
opening,
team. Let's be real
but
here.
they can never get Asuna out of drop. He's doing so much for them there. He's finding the kills. He's getting the flashes. He's a consistent distraction as well, while the rest of the team are just fighting from backside.
Sort of force here for Luke Show. He's got to augment this weaker Arsenal.
Stop hating.
Timo's down. He actually goes for a walk up
It's
there
so
out of
funny
A-shot.
how like fans of teams can take all the glaze, but the
So Lara
second
gonna
you say
capitalize. You gotta
one
press onto
thing
this
that's
part of the map
negative, it's hating.
instantly. This puts Cryo at center
brains
stage
are just
behind
so
this
fried.
Cypher setup.
We have seen Loud.
No.
Like, how are your brains
openings, but
so
they haven't
fried?
been able to capitalize.
Okay.
You can say 10 good things
Chance
about
to breathe
them,
here. Arsenal's on his
and
way
then
over,
one
but these
bad
kill
thing you're
chips starting
hating.
to do some
Don't
work,
hate.
but over the Guardians
Don't
found
hate,
Cryo.
motherfucker.
He is hit with the paranoia.
Player standing.
They're ready for Arsenal this time.
Takes 3 crosshairs, but they deal with him on the cave push. Finally, the second round
That's
on the
what it
board
means to be a
for
fan.
Loud.
That's just no. I think your brain is just fried.
Hard fought, but they get there.
I
As
think
long
your
as
brain
they
is
can deal
actually
with
fried.
Vora doubling
New
up,
gen
and
guy.
he has
I can tell you're a new
no
gen
room
guy.
to breathe, no space to work with. Loud finally get a second.
The Sage is creating some interesting moments on this map for sure, behind some of these walls, for better and for worse. That's the opener there, well played around that one way.
This shit is
So
just,
far, we
there's just
haven't
no coming
seen
back
the
from
walls,
this.
been able to
They got
get a
around, but there's
ton
no
of
coming back
value
from
on the
this.
executes. 100 Thieves
Some
have been
cute
pretty
stuff. Yeah.
good at breaking them immediately, but that's not a situation where that can be the case, and also it's boosted up.
What team do you think Oxy can best fit
as
in?
well, Wyatt, just because you can,
Oh, for sure.
you can cheese the doors
G2,
a
I
little
think
bit
I
with
said.
them.
I mean,
G2 or
Loud, you're hoping you're gonna have a
G2.
great defensive half, obviously, not just because they need the rounds, but they're playing a double Senti comp, right?
This time Timo does not fully commit into mid.
Look at this setup.
I think you'd be good on G2 personally.
Optimo's contact, Reckoning flash through from Asuna.
This is
There'd have to be
immense
some
amount of
role
map
changes,
control,
but-
Wyatt. It's going to be hard for Loud to wrest this back realistically. Loud are all force out onto the periphery.
What a cool trap play, just to bring out on the last round of regulation.
Are you seeing the bits? No.
Camera taken out.
Some of that Cypher util is being cleared, but the fact that it is the fade noticed might change things a little.
Yeah, that's big.
Cryo.
They're going to push aim in? Yeah, they are. Cryo and Timotino.
Vora's in a pretty exposed spot out here on this B side now and can't get the better of Darker.
If they're pushing aim in, Vora can't die and B.
He's been stacking up the kills.
Throwing down those smokes on the B side as well. Teammates coming through Link. Might be there in time to greet them on that side
Luke
of the map.
Show.
30 seconds left.
Free kills.
Luke Show's got that map control now. Sideline's being walked into by 100 Thieves. Here's a theft from Cryo.
There's actually just no way.
Can he convert this
into
a meaningful advantage?
Team dies.
Now Darker just steps up. All of a sudden, brimming with confidence.
Bang almost killed Darker there too, man.
On that 1v1,
if Darker dies, it's 2v2.
Loud are in some serious danger. A little bit of a lack of discipline, but a lot of confidence. And it's going to allow Loud to put 3
Bang is the biggest X factor in Valorant. When he's on, you can't lose a fight. I agree. I mean, his peaks are very, very high when he's on one. But the way the game is right now, with how high the mechanical skill in this game is, it feels like at the top teams, it feels like a lot of players are like that, you know? If they're on, it's very hard to even like contest.
Abuse the double sense to get everything activated with the utility, get an op in the hands of Luke Show. Like, you could see a world where the comeback is possible, right? But it's going to have to begin with a pistol round win on this second half, or 100 Thieves are going to be stealing this map pick away with ease.
Sen didn't get Sherwin.
Vote 6 rounds separate these two, but the pistol round means everything's to come back after the break.
Of course he would. No brainer. Weetabix, thank you for the prime. And a bear took my tooth. Thank you for the prime. What's the best 1-for-1 Sen can do for next year? I'll tell you right now. Let me see the roster. Let's see. Okay, they can't get they cannot get rid of Redux. They cannot get rid of John QD. They cannot get rid of Cortesia, so it's just Jonah P or Jerwin. I said EU for Jonah P, just purely skill diff wise. Yeah, let's go with that.
I think we already had like natural chemistry between me, Asuna, and Bang, and then Timotino and Vora, obviously old teammates as well. And honestly, none of us have like really like egos or anything.
Second for Jerwin.
So like common goal there, and
you could.
A lot of people's favorite team for a reason.
If Zekin was interested in joining again, could do it. Damn, imagine they got Zekin and EU. Fuck me. Sen fans would be so horny. Holy shit. $100 Thieves versus Paper X, what's your take? I think Paper X would be annoying. Very annoying.
Asuna and Bang lead the charge.
Here's the thing. If someone can match Paper X mechanically in the moment, like during the match, they just can match them. Even then, they do weird shit. So you got to match that as well. It's annoying to play against. Even if you can match them mechanically, you still have to deal with the weird shit they do. The weird individual plays. And that's when it becomes difficult. So if you can get past that somehow, which there's no real strategy for, can't really prepare for it.
All right, 19-6 on the Phoenix.
Then yeah,
Loud
you can win
heavily
against
opted
them.
into this double sentinel approach. Tons of
but it's on the day,
with
bro.
the chamber, and it's going to need to bear a lot of fruit on this defensive side. We are going to need to see perfect play if Loud would want to make this a contest.
Pressure on Tigazine already. He takes a big
They got
hit.
shit on last night.
100 Thieves Death Ball are about to make their way out onto this A garden.
Means
Dodging many of these relay bolts
less
as
than
well.
nothing.
Loud huddle up on this A side proper. They don't really have anywhere to go though, and Cryo's able to avoid the paranoia. Here's a flash. Contact now into the site. Darby flattened early, but Darker again comes up clutch. 2 big kills.
Literally means negative things.
Down, but now Loud with Luke Show and Ode have to salvage.
Luke Show has a ton of head hunter bullets. This needs to be his moment.
Basically a friendly match for them.
Oh, that is stunning.
It's a turret! A perfect flick to correct his crosshair placement.
Surely that's just the nail in the coffin, right? Surely there is no chance Loud can get back into this
Darker
map.
almost saved the round.
Oh,
okay, that flick is kind of crazy. I can't lie.
God, that is sick.
That might be under 137 MS.
Let's go! Shit!
That may have been under 137 MS.
That's just a stupid flick. Okay. Yeah, like you mentioned. This is going to give a sinking feeling to Loud now as they might be watching Summit descend to the rearview mirror. Similar approach here, this time over towards A main.
Probably over 152. I would agree with that.
Has been navigated by the attackers so far. This is an early play. Okay, Arsenal stabilizes. Tigazine brought down to get the better weapons here.
I was going to say that could have gone really, really bad if there's one extra player there.
What's Ode looking for?
It still could go bad.
He's able to slip away. Cryo has to win this engagement.
Wait, he's aware of the slower. It's a weird angle that he won't clear right now.
Yeah,
wait, he's hard. Oh, shit.
He's not your EWC MVP for nothing.
Just based off what Erde originally was, I didn't think Cryo would clear that. Or at least hard clear it like that. Good, very thorough from him.
It is well within the skill set that Luxio possesses to win a 1v2 like this.
45 and 22. 285
what team do you think Shanks would fit in a pro play?
31 kills on Sunset and not a beat of sweat drawn by 100 Thieves. Luxio's been a problem, but not for them.
Loud invested nothing
Someone's
into that
envy
round.
instantly.
They want to get the full buy here, but losing that pistol, they're not going to have enough money to get the operator for Luxio. And that has been one of the key pieces of their success. Again, just to reiterate, remember, this is the map that 100 Thieves, they have second banned it 4 times in a row.
Damn, some of these days, bro, some of these days when you just see 13 4s.
In it in scrims, even though you would think with all those bans, you'd assume the otherwise, but they look incredible
so hard to stay
right
interested,
now.
guys, I'll be honest.
If it gets you a free ticket into the upper semis of the playoffs in Stage 2. That puts you 1 win away from literal champs. 1 win. Because being in the grand final will auto-qualify you.
Go play ranked and skip this. I'm still interested in watching the game. It's just
we have so much Valorant to play over the next couple of weeks.
It's just seeding games, you know. I know I'm bitching and whining about it, but like, it just is.
Timo under pressure, falls back behind this relay bolt, but Dark still able to find Bang elsewhere, and the refight attempt for Timo falls flat.
You can't say the Darker hasn't been on point so far, at least with the shooting, and definitely playing with some confidence as well.
I do think he's going to have to put some work in to shed the moniker of being
genuine question. If you decide to coach, start coaching right now, which team would you most likely want to coach? Any team?
Against opponents that matter,
I would start very low.
The most he's been
on like a tier 2 or tier 3 team,
in the space
and
of
get better at it, and then maybe if I was good enough, I get on tier 1 team.
14 and 12 though is a thumbs up from me.
Or we win in tier 2.
Uphill battle going to continue for Loud.
The entire pro career is IGL. What was the most difficult team to figure out / play against?
Don't want to let
Fallen's team, because they had Cold Zera, so Prime SK in Counter-Strike.
It is going to
everyone else was very easy to figure out overall.
I expect that that's going to be a possibility.
And then
slow warp to just keep them at bay.
Yeah, this double sentient look is already rearing its head.
Really have 100 Thieves funneled here. If they work
I guess Fnatic was very hard to play. I can't lie in Val.
If they want to go back
but
to A main,
again, it just comes down to like how their individual performances are. When like Alpha was doing what he was doing to us, it's very difficult to play against.
There should be an opening here. Oh god, yeah, he has got to line up, folks. Good discipline goes a long way here, but that is stunning stuff from Luxio. Cryo as well. He's waiting for him, man. He's got them all on puppet strings.
Wait, Bang. Speaking of Bang,
and Bang just going to get shut down in the end by Tigazine.
I think tactically that was a really good round from Loud, and then you're capped off by a cool little play.
Would you want to create your own team and climb up? Well, anytime I've ever competed at the beginning of any game that I started,
off of this team fight
I've always created my own team with young players, or just players I think
you can address
that care
pretty easily if you're 100
and made
Thieves
it
by
to the top.
Slightly adjusting
so
your
I'd probably try that again. Yeah.
Position on that B side of the map, but it won't be as informative if you place it closer to the B side. So it's worthwhile.
Wait, now that I think about it, I've always made it to the top
clock
of whatever game with my friends.
Too slow so far.
So I would just do that again. Whatever team, like I had just make a bunch of friends. Play with the boys.
I want to go for this combo with the paranoia and the relay.
I did that with Hazed and Cutler in Counter-Strike.
With a better rifle, and that's the right choice. Still in trouble.
And those guys are like my best friends online.
Here looking dangerous. Should be able to mow them down. Okay, it's not what you want to see at all.
And then in Valorant, I did it with like Calypso, who was my boy.
That side's able to get some damage done. We're going to play into this still. Luxo will walk up on them and then with an real theft
Caboose, I've known about for a long time from CS.
Darker out there to help, but ideas from Loud there, individually getting a little bit divided. Felt dangerous when Davi goes down. He tries to make the discipline play, but in that situation, it would have been better to just keep shooting and try to get the kills.
Instead of falling off that line, 100%.
You drop them? Yeah, obviously.
So Luxo is
over time
very quickly becoming the issue here. For
people get cut all the time. Like I've been cut from teams too.
I want to see how they look to play around.
Nature of the game.
Hitting that site.
Fuck you mean you drop them? Clearly you've never played a sport in your fucking life.
You can already see what's.
Verizon competed in a thing in his life.
Another relay bolt.
Last place fucking combo. Andy.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of this utility exchange off the break here. Prowler out from the defenders. Oh, they're going to try and take space, Loud, in B main. This could expose him a little bit now. If the timing's good for 100 Thieves, Loud are going to be caught with their pants down. They don't know Tickets.
Would you like a documentary of yourself?
He's going to find out either way. That works. That's good information, even if it comes at the cost of that ultimate. But Tiggerzine's going to peer into it even further. He's found 3. And that's going to derail 100 Thieves. A non-starter here in round 18.
Surge of confidence in Loud. Darker out of his chair after that one. The trap play is just perfect. You could see exactly what was going to happen the whole time. The question just is, will 100 Thieves walk into this? And they do. The bolt with the paranoia, the Nightfall coming through. That is beautiful.
That is pretty perfect from Tiggerzine as well.
What's your rank right now?
Played into those decayed opponents.
On top of all that, they'll be content to get a run it back out of the hands of Asuna as well.
Just played a ranked game and my Sage went for TikTok clips the whole time.
The ult exchange.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Force MBS into the timeout.
That does not surprise me at all.
Dark is up to 19 and 13. He's almost
Radiant
caught
soon.
Asuna
I hope so, bro.
In kill total, who has been
I hope so.
conspicuously absent during this second half.
Little added detail as well in that whole situation was those guys getting flanked. 100 Thieves know that Loud are pushing through the extremities. They are pushing.
Do you prefer
down
Fallen
mid,
or Kerrigan as IGL? Fallen was somebody I was more into watching, like his teams, than Kerrigan.
Completely
I think it was because I was a fan of Fallen.
He has been getting
like
shut down a bit on this attack side.
early in CS 1.6 when I was up and coming.
Defense.
And then when we swapped to CSGO, I was competing against him. So
really awkward
naturally, I would
where they need to slow down because they're being forced
look up to him
these
more.
Luxo flanks are punishing them from dialing the pace down. If they're trying to go A-Link or even B-Link from mid, there's arresting util, there's slow warps, there's trademarks to make it.
Do you still like the Brazil crowd from your CS career? Yeah, dude.
Can
they
work
love
the map
esports, and I love that they love esports.
Ridiculous amount of stall util that's
the amount of support they give their
round.
teams, and every dude, the best crowd was locking.
Economy to the point
without a doubt.
Luxo is playing with that operator.
Maybe the closest to second is maybe Tokyo.
Just how good has this NBS timeout been?
PR answer? It's not. I think that kind of atmosphere just is so fun to play. And whether they hate or love you, it's so fun to play in that atmosphere. Because if you win, you get to shit talk them back. If you lose, you just sit there like a little bitch.
That aggression in A main, but you
and
can see out of the timeout how reserved Loud are being, contrasting to those last few rounds where it was all aggro from the beginning, multiple parts of the map.
This adjustment from Loud is also pretty nice. They are not pushing up for info on any of these extremities, Wyatt.
The danger when this execute comes in for 100 Thieves.
When was the last time you played? CS?
Oh, it's paranoia that hits
year and a half,
multiple players. Will it set up Tiggerzine for some easy kills to swing out of Link?
Erde has gotten a great spot in mid.
30 seconds left.
He's seen all
okay,
this.
Paranoia.
Dark's going to fall off the line, hitting the Paranoid. He's going to slow them up. Fast lane going to be made.
Okay,
stop. Tiggerzine just guns
huge.
Timo down.
That's
supposed to be
huge.
the tip of the spear.
He's actually
now
done
being
his job.
Into.
You have to get one, Darky.
They're going to rely on him yet again, Wyatt. Back to right. It's going to be slow going for Loud, but this
that was so well played by
Tiggerzine for Erde.
No way.
Okay, Erde saved it. Doesn't matter.
And now the remaining 100 Thieves players have to make an aggressive play.
Asuna
Asuna understands the win condition. Catches Davi in cave.
Winnable now for 100 Thieves, so winnable. Full advantage for them in the site.
Thieves team.
It's such a hard retake, bro.
They gotta wait for the game to
Wait,
come.
they do have stage wall though.
Literally 2 Sentinels starting to encroach on this position for 100 Thieves.
Oh
bang!
my Erde.
He had the line, still brought
What a
down.
player.
And Asuna is felled by the headhunter.
I mean, Bang's gotta kill him there now.
With those fast
It is a weird swing though. He did swing kind of weird. Like his crosshair wasn't in the exact
This
area the guy
game's got a
swung.
whole lot more interesting. A big timeout for 100 Thieves and a gigantic
Great round there for both teams,
reduction.
I love this recovery from 100 Thieves.
Erde flank, and they end up getting done in by the 2 Sentinels. Erde and Luxio in a 2v2.
You're looking at TKZ thinking about on attack.
You couldn't have a more impactful agent there with than Sage with the Sage wall to cancel out that angle. They basically have to play 2 1v1s. But I mean, Erde also took a 1v1 and just won it. If Erde loses that fight, they
now
lose.
We're off to uncharted territory. Loud are 3 rounds behind, but they've got an insane bank of credits.
This is one of the lanes that's just so good for Chamber.
Uh-oh. Is he doing the thing he was doing on Sunset versus...
all the way back to B.
Who was it?
No way you're going to get caught.
G2? I think he's doing the thing, guys.
Feels like everyone
I think shit's
is
about to get
hitting
very
all
weird for 100 Thieves.
You're just watching
because this guy's going to play B alone no matter
sure,
what.
On a macro level, it seems tough for Thieves, but also Loud are shooting. Where it felt like Bang and Arsena could do no wrong in the first half, here they have just failed to make a dent.
100 Thieves are ego peek. That looked like an ego peek to you. The guy was walking backwards. What the fuck do you think an ego peek is? Literally was his S key.
100 Thieves have to cobble together something compelling in this last 50 seconds. Otherwise, they are out of cash. Tikazine is going to take contact here. There, of course, will be an early warning.
That's why you act like you know everything that's going on in the game. Bro, I don't think you understand how much I know I miss. That's what's more annoying.
Pressure on Tikazine.
W acting, though, no?
Molly as well, heading over in Darkest direction.
At least give me the good W acting part.
Have managed to even up the round against the odds. They are low, though. And Ode has a res. It may not matter. But here, Luxio are healthy. No. Once again, the same showdown as round 19 is about to begin.
Don't set. Both trying to get through Link. Oh, that timing could have been brutal, but Bang tucks away. Low HP.
There's Arsena straight through the cove. It's on Bang, and he's done it!
Wait, how have 100 Thieves won this round? Why are you guys distracting me with stupid questions?
Gets them to 12, map point, but that is a very expensive outing.
Finding that opener against Davi and then closing the round as well.
How are these trades going 100 Thieves' way?
Bang and Arsena in this second half. But they get 100 Thieves to match point. Loud have to play for overtime.
100 Thieves have to put Loud away now. Otherwise, this could get out of hand.
Need a drop.
It's not a terrible buy either, Wyatt. Run it back for Arsena.
Wait, what is this comment? But that's the type of person to start an OnlyFans and be passionate about it for $1 billion.
Luxio walking up in the same situation with that op, but
I don't even know what to. I don't know what to say.
Towards mid, and kind of the same trend from Loud post that timeout of being a little bit more reserved, save for Luxio with this operator taking liberties.
So I'm looking for some weird mid to late round Erde lurk. We've seen them on a number of occasions into mid to get that info. Likely that was necessitated because Luxio was elsewhere or not alive at the time. 100 Thieves are deciding now. They want to work that B main. They've cleared any traps. There's no Nightfall into Tikazine 3K to contend with.
Running into the Sage and the Odin. This is going to be a challenge for 100 Thieves. Arsena slowed up.
There's no way you just
go. So they killed him on choke.
Okay,
you killed him on choke point at least.
That's that late lurk from Luxio. 36 seconds left though. Still a lot of the stall util to fight through. And now Tikazine has joined the B side for Loud. Here's Timo sliding on out. Found Erde. That's going to be traded. That's good enough for now.
It's too hard.
And
Trades are too good for 100 Thieves.
On the Dovies.
This guy dies, it's over. Game.
I think 100 Thieves have done enough here, Wyatt. Darker has been the volatile aspect.
I really thought it was going to get weird.
Game. He generated that momentum after halftime, after the pistol round was lost. But he'd had to go massive here. And 1v4 to save the map. He'll take his first. That's Bang out of the picture. But he's got to check every flank out route and contingency. You can break this up a bit. Has got a smoke. but he's made his way through and also got pinged out by the Horn. That is suboptimal. Man, he'll be spotted by Bora, cleaned up. In a different timeline, that map could have gone very differently, but it's 100 Thieves getting out to such a strong early lead on the defense side that gives them enough runway to land the plane.
And Loud make it challenging on defense. It feels like a mismatch for 100 Thieves there as well, but yeah, it is that buffer getting them across the finish line. It's an insane showing from Arsala. Again, hasn't slowed down in a single game in this series. But yeah, having to play a double duelist solo Harbor Smoke against a double Senti, that's a nightmare.
What was the difference between Source 1.6 and Go? Okay, so Source, my computer couldn't handle it, so I never played. But I still think to this day, 1.6 is the greatest game ever created. Like, I've never had more fun playing a game than CS 1.6. It had the best mods for the age that I was, and you know what I mean? Like, you know when you look back at something and it was really fun at the time, but if you did it again because you're older now, it wouldn't hit the same. For the age I was, 1.6 was the greatest game I could possibly have played. They had really, really good mods. Like the volleyball jam, soccer jam, jailbreak, fucking KZ maps. And then on top of all of that, you had an insane competitive structure. And it was so, so, so difficult. And then you also had ESCA at the time, which helped a lot. So you could like Q-snipe pro players and play against them, which is always fun. I never play. Oh yeah, Warcraft 3 mods as well. Yeah, true. But yeah, oh yeah, hide and seek as well. Yeah, see, so like it just made it was like to this day, I don't think I will ever have as much fun playing a game as I did 1.6. But I was at that age where it would, you know, games are at peak, and all you want to do is play like 14 hours a day. So yeah, Source I just couldn't play. I couldn't handle it. My computer couldn't handle it.
Between 100 Thieves and Loud,
I had some like MDG
but I'm
PC.
Very excited for what's going to come next, and that is going to be that play-in draw show. We already have those teams that we know are going to be in planes.
Zombie mod, yeah.
They're going to be
played that as well.
We don't know who they're going to go against. So there's a fishbowl. There you can see the team names, or we're going to find
H1Z1 was so fucking fun, bro. So fucking fun. Holy shit, that game was insane.
Something Sentinels, M80, whatever it is. But we're going to find out if that's going to happen or if it's going to be a different matchup. So you guys have to stick around to find out.
H1Z1 is fun if you're ancient. I truly don't. I think everyone just, you know what it is? I've realized about these kids nowadays. Everyone's trying to fit in. No one is themselves anymore. Everyone repeats the same lines. Guys, just be you. You don't have to try to fit in. Just be you. It's okay to be yourself. Like, you get that, right? It's fine. Just be you. You're chill, bro. Like, you don't have to try to be someone else. They played Apex? Yeah, a little bit. Have you played Minecraft? That's the only game I don't understand how that game is fun to anyone. But maybe I haven't like put enough time into it where it would be fun. I truly don't get how that game could be fun to anyone. That's the only game I felt that way about. Because a lot of people have played it. And I'm like, how is this fun?
And BS, I want to ask you specifically about this Harbor. We know that Bang can play the Harbor. He plays it on Breeze. But he's also an Omen player.
L-take. What do you mean L-take? I didn't have fun playing a game, so it's an L-take.
So
how's that possible?
We tried a lot of different controllers, and honestly, we like both Omen and Harbor. Since Summit we didn't have that much preparation. So we kind of leaned towards the side where it would be more of a surprise pick. And also, like, we played Harbor not only in Breeze and Fracture as well to like a very good level. So yeah, it's like a combination of comfort, surprise pick, and yeah, I think Harbor is just an amazing agent.
I mean, he was popping off today, but I also want to ask you about that second map.
No, I've never played Fortnite in my life.
About surprises. Loud is playing a pretty interesting composition with that Sage. I mean, if there's a coach that knows about Sage, it has to be you with the way that you guys were playing it in kickoff. What do you think
Haven's a guaranteed 100 Thieves win? Not guaranteed.
So,
Nothing's guaranteed in VCT Americas.
Said, it's very hard to
we know that.
work in Haven.
Nothing's guaranteed in a 100 Thieves game.
And it's quite open as well. So I had success back in the day in 2020, I think, playing. But we tried actually with 100 Thieves as well.
Bro, you're arguing with 15, 16, 17-year-olds?
I wouldn't really like
it's not arguing, though.
So we have
you guys have to understand, I'm not sitting here trying to argue. I'm just trying to give advice because I don't want these kids to grow up that are on my stream to just sit there and be impressionable. Just be yourself. You know, I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to parent a little bit. Just trying to help. I'm not getting rage baited. I'm just trying to help.
That was kind of the story in that first half. Of course,
they're too far gone, some of them. But some of them can be brought back, you know? Some of these kids are too far gone, but maybe some can be brought back.
It helped them immensely for 100 Thieves. There are quite a few rounds where I thought Loud can win on the bonus or whatnot, but no, it starts off with Bang just having this absolutely absurd round, just gliding on these kids. From Loud, an easy ace for him, and this was the start of the snowball.
Can you give Cloudy that advice? I tell Cloudy every day to stop being Shanks or Psalm or Sub Rosa and just be yourself. He doesn't listen. He's too far gone.
Kind of set up these little trap plays that Loud just weren't ready for. And even Asuna, not only was he fragging out, but I really like the way he was so versatile with his wall across the map.
You are completely different on stream too. Let's make that clear. It's the strangest thing.
It was nice to see 100 Thieves individuals step it up. I don't think they needed to do these insane solo plays to actually win out the map. Their team chem was great, Face It? But it was nice to see after, not really.
But we only played Face It Pro League, not
and the biggest difference between this match and that
only
last
FPL
match
because it was all money.
Shut down
you can make money playing.
Neon on the Neon's attack side, right? I think that what 100 Thieves were doing was absolutely fantastic. The pop flash plays that also kept going for on the Phoenix is just continuing to look stellar for him.
Absolutely. You can see here the MVP breakdown. Darker. It's been an absolute
Yeet just went 5 and 20. Can you send me that game? I want to see it.
I feel like Asuna got a little more quiet initially, and it was Darker.
Just curious.
It was Tikazin who really stepped it up.
Did you play against Asuna in CS right towards the end? Literally, like in qualifiers. So it was Tens, Asuna, and sometimes Sam. I don't know if Sam played with them, but Asuna and Tens were like the duo in Counter-Strike, at least towards the end, before I had switched to Val, and we'd play them against them in qualifiers, and I think they beat my team in a couple of qualifiers, maybe just one, maybe two. They were solid.
B-Link, you have the chamber.
Asuna was the better one, right?
100 Thieves have nowhere to go. Lucho sees all these players coming in, which sets up for a very easy refight.
They're pretty close, though.
With the group of Loud going down into Bend. This on its own was absolutely fantastic. They end up hunting down Bang, but they just kept taking those forward fights in later rounds.
And I think that's something that we saw them kind of start to do towards the end of that first half, is being able to get a lot of those forward positions and kind of close that out. And here's one of those trap plays that we were.
You're win trading. You're literally win trading. Dude, I hate kids nowadays. Who's your friend here? This is the most disgusting win trade I've ever seen in my whole life. Are you kidding me? Like, how do you just do this? Like, actually? Wait, where's your Jet game? Where is it? Wait, you've been playing a lot, bro. Where's your Jet game? Is it this one? I don't think so. Where is it? Why is it not? Oh. There you are, you shitter. You are actually terrible. You're legit horrible at this game. Play all fucking day and I lose to Cloudy because of you.
Let's hear what Coach Roman Ali has to say ahead of Map 2.
Haven is up next, and Romanelli, last time that we saw you play this map, you were playing that same composition that we just saw on Summit. Are you going to change it or keep it the same?
Wait, actually though, Yeet, why were you
right now it's not going to be more
fucking
secret,
Gecko?
but we made like a few changes. So I hope we can bring.
Why are you bullying kids now? Because it's time to fight back against the new gen.
All right, I'm looking forward to seeing.
I'm not just gonna let you guys sit here and talk shit about my tracker score like I didn't achieve more than you will ever achieve in your life already.
Cooking up for our next map.
I'm not gonna allow that.
Is where they take.
If you fight me, I'll fight back.
100 Thieves to close out the series. The
that goes for all
high,
of you. I'm not talking to Yeet here. I'm talking to all of you.
Omega.
Yeah, both these teams have already punched their tickets into playoffs. We don't know who's going to be the top dog of Omega. Of course, we know NRG on the other side is leading things. And I think for 100 Thieves, they came into the second stage with a lot of hype around them, coming off their win, and are expected to be the top favorites. Loud, though.
Wait, chat. Give me a sec. Am I playing, like, horrible? Like, give me a second. Am I actually playing bad, like, in your opinion? I don't think I am. Maybe I'm playing bad. I'm just getting owned. Let's see this. Let's actually look at this. Let's like look at this objectively, okay? Am I getting, am I playing like shit? Like, does this equate this? I didn't think I was playing that bad. Okay, this is pretty bad. Like this part, like, yeah, sure. But like, not good at all, Inspire? I kind of like that Inspire is like honest with me. Like, what do I need to do better, you think? Different agents? Like, should I just play Phoenix Perma? Run it down and just fight? Because low-key, I am playing for my team a lot. And I don't think I'm missing shots. Like, I'm not. I'm genuinely not missing that many shots. I'm telling you right now, I'm not. There are some bad whiffs here and there, but I felt like I'm like shooting right now. Bait more? Dude, it's not me at all. If you stream, you'll get better. You don't deserve me streaming this game. You absolute shitters. You actually don't deserve it.
Like that's
and I don't deserve your bully. You're bullying.
And unfortunately, they end up shooting blanks.
This 100 Thieves team feel like they're taking their anger out on Loud at the moment after what happened to them against C9, which ultimately we might be looking at that loss as just a blip in what has otherwise been the best 100 Thieves run since their foray in that 2024 stage 1.
Look at all the top players on the leaderboard. They're all like one trick. The fuck is that? Oh. I mean, I know this guy's permajet op. Heartless. I mean, do you feel any shame? Do you have any aspirations of going professional? I'm genuinely curious, Heartless. If you ever watch this, like, do you have any shame whatsoever? I played Sova a couple times. I'll give him that. Played well as well. He's playing well. A couple like games here and there with Initiator. I'll give him that. Yeet is carried by Heartless. I mean, Yeet needs to find friends that are good because he is terrible. He needs that shit. I hope Heartless becomes his best friend. Who else we got? Oh, Dante. Look at Dante, bro. We got Phoenix, Neon, Fade, Raze. I mean, yeah, it's all duelists mainly, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm shit. I don't know.
Quite literally every single map that 100 Thieves have had this entire stage 2 run. Even against C9, he still went positive in that series.
I have got to go and compare his
I don't know who that is. So let me see here. Damn, he's mainly Cypher, Vise, Killjoy. He's frying like this. No, I need to talk to this guy. Because this guy's playing my role, and he's frying. Wow, Inspire. This guy fucking clears you, by the way. Holy shit.
From qualifying 2 champions. Just 2 wins.
How's he doing that?
Standard trip setup here.
W FlyQuest.
Cleared out, and so some early warning now.
Brother, Let it go. FlyQuest is
Timo gets
dick.
ahead of it. Okay,
Especially
buddy.
that one guy.
We are just walking into smoke. Fair
Solada,
enough.
horrible.
Nice body for Cryo. Oh, plays off the paranoia beautifully. The numbers are even, but the presence is limited for 100 Thieves.
Wow.
Bang still gets the spike loose with that right click through smoke.
How bold is that? He sends it in on his lonesome. The rest of 100 Thieves now join up.
I knew he was in here too.
We're just jumping. We're just running at corners and jumping around them. Okay. Trade.
Don't ever say some
Luxo
shit like that
waiting,
ever
though.
again. Inspire, first of all, you don't
knows exactly
you
where he is.
No, I'm not afraid of you. You hear me? I will say it over and over. You
He knows
are
that
not
Mercury's in
nice.
retrograde for Loud.
All right, Martine, stop copying
Luxo is
Martine.
down. Just looking at the wrong angle, focused on
Secondly,
something else
though,
on the mini-map, but he's caught by
This guy is
Bora.
actually disgusting. No, wait, give me a second. Let me go back to this guy. This guy's actually got me curious.
Perhaps
Haven,
lack of
25 and
discipline at some points
14.
in that round, if you
Who's he
want
playing
to
against?
look
He's
at
got to
it
be
that
playing bums,
way,
no?
Or it's just the confidence.
Oh yeah, this guy's a win
that they're
trader.
oozing from
This
all
guy's getting
five
win traded
players.
on.
With Bang
7 and
spawning in
20
there.
jet. Yeah, this
Alan
guy
Ross
isn't
called
your
it
friend,
the
Sorex.
element of
For sure.
irreducible rascal.
That guy's not
I
your
call it
boy.
the need for feet.
It's literally your guy.
So even in that 3v2, they just run it down at them. But they
All
come
right.
away with a pistol round win.
Yeah, the pistol rounds have been a big selling point for 100 Thieves fans so far
You're
this
ruining my
series.
immersion lock into the game?
That is
Sorry.
a hard-fought orb.
Please understand,
Gets
to
the,
all the fans that are
healing off in the
actually
blaze
here
wall,
for
even
me
though
to
that
watch
force
this game and
can be
react
pretty
to
heavily
it,
to cover there.
please empathize with the fact that
That
this
should be
game
good for the
and
plan.
these games are seeding games, and that
I
is
just want to attract some value off this,
inherently
but the
harder to watch
crossfire is
because
gonna be
there's
tough.
no
Tigazine
stakes
slides
involved.
straight up
All
to
right?
do it, but
No
Luke Shaw
stakes. Not even any
always finds
freaks.
himself on the left
No
side
stake,
of the
no
kill
freaks. It's just a bum game for
feed. And
seeding.
Erde.
And therefore, it's less interesting. Please understand that that's why I'm
Not too sure
losing
to get a kill there. We're happy with
my
that.
my attention isn't fully in there.
He wants them orbs.
Decent round for Loud.
Yeah, look, I think in terms of what you can extract value-wise without winning a round, Erde gets an ult orb. He gets that kill. Spike got planted.
Bro, what are you saying? The winner skips one more game and instantly
Loud
starts
do want
ahead.
to start to post a pretty impressive attack
And
side
what?
total, though.
If 100 Thieves didn't get to skip a game, you think they're losing that game to a tier 2 team? How
Day
little
against
faith do
G2,
you have in the
who-
roster?
Talking about
Aren't you a
how
fan?
Erde's stage 1
Motherfucker?
performance, his debut was fantastic.
Yep.
The few games that he was able to play when he finally
They're
got
winning,
his
bro,
visa
especially if
approved.
they play fucking
Stage
Fly
2
Quest.
was really struggling
guaranteed
in the
win.
first few showings, but
You
mechanically
lost your
you could
goddamn
just see
mind?
against G2 that he was really heating up. But picking up the Phoenix, the head-to-head against Asuna, Erde's going to need to be in elite form to match.
Solada,
Asuna's
you
output
have
right
this.
now.
The one guy, your Jet's good.
Yes,
Your
he's a
Jet
huge
player is
ask
good.
for
Is
someone
that
who's
you?
also
That's not you.
calling.
Who's your
Always
Jet player?
Davi is doing the Valorant.
Tanza's nice. You are bummy though.
And all of Loud have made their way up to be made.
Fucking ISO merchant, disgusting ass player.
He's going to be overwhelmed more quickly than not. Asuna's back off the angle. It's going to get pressure though by Tigazine. Stun is there, but it's a crossfire. Tigazine disrespects it. He knows he's got the better weapon. Cute shock dart there for Vora to get some damage, but ultimately
This is such a
he
god
belongs
spot.
to Loud.
Okay.
There's Luke Shaw emerges with two very snappy shots.
Okay, brother.
And this is what you want to see about as late as you want to see Loud get going on Haven attack site. But I'm convinced.
Loud felt like they could just get into that B site easily.
You're just
again.
mad I dropped 30 on your
Kind of same
forehead.
situation as last
Dude, I
round,
get
but
it. My
they
forehead's
actually have
huge,
guns
and then
here,
you
so
can make
when
fun
they
of it
go
all you
for
want. You're still trash at
one
this game.
of the
You hear me?
fights in the link after getting
Give me a
that
second. Let me
spike
show you
down.
guys what FlyQuest is made of. Give me 2 seconds. Now I have to do it to you. I didn't want to do this. Solada. Give me 2 seconds. What's your name, by the way? Give me your real name. Secondly, let's check this out here. What's it looking like? Where's the 04? Where? A billion Funhaver tournaments. Let's get that out of the way. Billions. All right. Where's the 04? Where the fuck are? Where are you at? Is it this? It's right here, right? It's this part. Get owned, pussy. Yeah, these two are good. This makes sense. You are dick.
On B,
Yep,
same idea.
Very quickly as well. Bang, the one overwhelmed this time. Boy's going to try and soften them up a little bit from the outer extremities with that Odin. And Arsena has to respect
1v1
the
skirmish.
You're ground. Now,
the fact that you're asking a 35-year-old to 1v1 you in a skirmish while playing this game 12 hours a day in Tier 2 should say everything.
Even more dense committal of bodies to one of those link fights. They don't even try to plant on B, really. They gather up with everyone to fight through, not just the double duels. They're getting some additional follow-up. And now if you're 100 Thieves trying to work back in, you know there's presence on B to some extent, surely, right? And
if you are not pre-aiming Luxo right now, you are dying. He is far too quick with these adjustments.
Everyone's locked into the game.
Timo knows he's surrounded and picked off by Darker. The operator investment goes up in smoke. No chance for impact whatsoever.
Vanessa is becoming a corporate slop. Is this one of the things you want that you just learned how to say?
I like this calling.
I don't think you used it in the right context.
3B execs in a row, but varied every single time.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Had the guns. The only one that didn't work was the eco, but the second one, it's planting on B, getting the A-Link fight. This time, they don't even bother planting. It's just an even harder fight through the C-side link, get all the kills.
To play around the op investment from 100 Thieves in that previous round, then yeah, bum rush B, smoke it out, and overwhelm the players anchoring
Rank changed you. No, it didn't. I have shit-talked ranked whether I suck or I play well. I promise you.
We know how Aiden likes to call for the team from opening to
mid-round. It does not matter. That's the one thing that hasn't happened.
Backside, little Phoenix head-to-head, only with the Bandit.
Not a bad double up there.
Mild danger, but yeah, Loud should be able to stabilize from here.
Some weapons. So Bang and Vora sneak on in and upgrade their arsenals. I'll see if they can maybe use those weapons to...
Derek wants to play with you? Play later. I want to play with Inspire. I want to play with Derek. I want to get passed around everywhere. I want to play with everyone. I want to see. Except Solada.
I'm excited to see Erda continuing to call on this attack half, though. That is one of the other cool kind of parallels between these two teams. Two IGLs new to the Americas scene this year. Both of them showed more than promise. I mean, Vora has showed serious results with the EWC trophy.
Bang needs to be careful with this drop. He knows.
I mean, there was no way.
It's very low when he touches down.
You're winning that
covering the other one.
I mean, Inspired, is that not an instant save?
Opportunity to use it to try and play.
Is that not just an immediate save? What are we doing?
Found that lead, and in doing so, have looked pretty flawless.
Look at the state of the economy. 3 players at cap right now. 4 ults coming into this round. Loud could snowball this game.
I don't know. I mean, in that situation, I mean, you could go for it depending on who's alive. I mean, was the Omen alive? I think he was. In that situation, I mean, he could throw a smoke on the ground and TP into it, and it could get weird.
Move over to a default that round, and they catch multiple.
Never a real answer with Inspire, ever. You're never going to get a real answer.
Low buy round.
Oh, the counter spam is sick. You never really see that.
I might even have won out on that exchange. Vora is quite low.
It depends on the situation.
Here comes Util over the top. Cryo now.
This game isn't black and white. You have to understand. This game isn't black and white. It's a lot of gray.
He doesn't even get that. David scrapes him down to the cyber cage. A flash around the corner. Here is that flank timing from Bang. Instrumental moment.
I'm sorry, did Bang pop his ult to get all the way behind them in the midst of everything?
Sorex said, yo, let's play, I'll carry. Wallahi. Well, I'm taking your agents. I don't know what you're...
Looked like it was
if you think there's a world where I'm not taking Cypher before you, you've lost your mind.
One spot where he could be if he's still on site, so Davi gets the free spam, run it back, going.
So you got any other agents you can play?
Are so quick to respond.
On Mama, I'm taking Vize, Sky, or Visor fucking...
That is just... such a cerebral play.
Oh, yeah, true. I'm Phoenix now. Okay, yeah, fairs. You could have your agents. Wait, actually, Sorex, how are you doing what you're doing? Let's figure that out.
Insane. Yeah. You want to keep that? You don't want to give it to Timatino?
It's a matter of principle.
Are you like an aggressive... Like, do you just play aggro as fuck?
Enough of those in, get to
and just shit on people?
Got me feeling a little bit
I gotta talk to this Sorex guy off stream.
Attack side.
Figure this out.
2 Odins bought up, a bit of spam.
Lols, you lock Cypher, you're getting jaw rots in my
right here, I don't think you're too bothered. I think you lose the pistol.
You said jaw rots.
You're already fighting back pretty strong on this attack side, and also it's a proof of concept for their double duelist look, which It's been good. Ticketing's getting
Inspire,
involved.
every time I watch your game, you are holding the tightest angle as if you have a 137 ms reaction time. Yeah, but I'm waiting for LAN. On LAN, it's gonna work. On LAN, like, I just have to practice it for LAN. Shut up, bro. There are no LANs anytime soon, dog. Just hold wide like a regular guy. What are we doing here? What is this guy talking about on LAN?
That's so smart.
Beautiful court timing. Obviously, that was Erday's runner back used in that round. So.
Yeah, but you have to understand, like, me and Martine have similar settings, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, there's some things he does real well, and maybe he's figured it out. And
Fury, perhaps. It's Darker falling
I feel like he holds it real tight, so I'm gonna hold real tight.
Omen, you've carved out a huge amount of territory in the map that has to be re-cleared, and with what? Because this damn Sova
Inspire, you have to start holding wide, bro. These tight angles
lobby.
are actually pissing me off when I watch you play.
Things are looking bad for Loud.
It's like 2 out of 10 times you'll hit the shot. And that's obviously when you have an op.
Towards that A lobby, both duelists there. No one really able to brawl and help towards.
When you have like chamber up, you'll hit it, of course.
And the fact that
the rifle, they always go past your crosshair, and you have to readjust. Why? What's the point of that?
Round out. How could Lau get back?
You watch me with the eye crusties in my eyes?
Luke show.
Oh, maybe that is true. You're usually 2 hours into your stream when I watch you. Can you lock into the fucking game? You guys are distracting the fuck out of me right now. Texarino's in here talking some shit. We have Solada for some reason. Inspire.
Cryo doesn't have any cages or trips to fall back behind.
Like, look at Cryo, bro. Look at the shit we're missing right now.
Anyway. Ode shows himself now, having crept all the way up, painstakingly, slowly up. Sewer is eventually neutralized.
Wait,
now.
Ian, how are you not killing that guy in heaven?
Gun this time around. The previous round, acceptable losses for Loud. This one,
heaven.
This one hurts.
He sprayed you after you missed
I've seen both of these teams just mix in very.
Like, did you look at radar right when he peeked or something? There's no way. There's no way.
Approach to B and then into another crucial gun round with this Hunter's Fury. 100 Thieves go for this.
Because he didn't hold tight. Inspire, you are brain dead.
The Hunter's Fury looked like it
no,
was
he peeked normal. Okay, he walk peeked you in. It's only when you shot he started running.
Free kill on Davi.
But you had the first shot.
Sometimes you make your own luck in this game. Bang here with that higher position. Sees Tickers incoming, but actually can't draw a bead on him. He's going to have to pull back, but this is dangerous. Stun onto Timo, but he's got the Odin. He's able to spray away.
I was talking to my team.
Well, the Odins are certainly finding
I hate coming too. Fucking annoying. Always ruins my fucking day.
Loud already have had the wheels fall off.
What are we doing?
Flash
just listen, bro.
What? Off that camera. Perfect. Trade from Davi, but to what avail? It is.
That is so decisive.
Cooked for Loud. Try to go back to a B hit again. It's a different little variation.
I appreciate it.
The darker TP behind. Classic Omen ult on attack.
Oki calms too much.
But that is.
Oki, you got to stop calming as well, by the way.
Prepared for it. Darker doesn't see him within the alt range. Easy kill with that Odin.
Wait, why isn't Okeanos ever in my games? I never play against it. Did you stop grinding? Did you give up?
In this pre-game interview, these guys are killers. They are very mechanically gifted. They are going to try and fight us early in these rounds, so we are going to have to do the same.
Nice, boys. Yo, this Odin shit is so childish, bro.
Drew, thank you for the prime. Bro, you play at like 5 a.m. Well, actually, I start at 12 a.m.
That's a funny way of putting it. Effective? Absolutely. And that's what these teams are
I start at 12 a.m.
now.
and I finish at 3 p.m.
Room nearly timeout for Loud. And a fun little sub-theme. You are looking at two teams coached by people that coach some of these players in challenges, right? NBS coached that TSM team.
Salt City, thank you for the tier 1.
Vora.
You're on the arc schedule? I low-key am.
Here's a Cryo look show head
You have a problem? You don't think I fucking know that?
We knew we weren't going to see
Brother, I haven't even attempted to even walk to the gym. I average maybe 3 steps a day.
All about the Cypher in this era of 100 Thieves, and it's worked out.
You don't think I know?
So well.
A very disciplined squad.
Goes back to the two different approaches to
and for meta. What? A 152 tracker score to be disrespected on this level by a bug?
How brawly
a bug that should never exist?
Be, how talented the aimers are. Ultimately, Loud are trying to run what 100 Thieves have perfected right here. 100 Thieves' identity of double duelists is what has catapulted them to the top of the Americas scene, and Loud are trying to recreate
Oki, that's a must.
And it's a look that they have not.
That's a must. The McGriddle with the 3 hash browns and an orange juice,
I think
with apple pie on the side, of course.
In general, as a team who come together at the start of this year with a new look and already find an international trophy. Loud are trying to accelerate this process even more. They have to do it at Champs, though. But the competition would be fiercest. He's one for Timo. Childish, it may be. He's getting results. Oda's going to push ahead of it though now. Maybe a chance to salvage the weapon.
Neon
He's
Odin
deep
is
enough.
shameless.
Now will be called back to address this. The near side.
Okay.
Bang was full flash there, but oh my
This is what you guys want me to watch, right?
Didn't he?
Just making sure.
Speculating is still brought down by Bang. Hate to be Brazilian players against Bang.
We've seen this before. Wait a second. Lucio saving the op. 1v4.
We've seen this.
Guys, I know I keep saying this. I'm a broken record, and it's probably annoying to listen to, but I need these good. I need the matches that matter to start. I need them to start real bad.
Destroyed Loud. They are getting mulched.
And again, it is that first contact Odin moment that starts things off for 100 Thieves in this round. Ode tried to push deep, and then we had this weird
10 seconds left.
Mutual flash scenario.
This one, mattress.
Yeah, you got it, Cowboy. We'll wait this round out. Hold on to the up, because this time around, economy is a concern for Loud. This is their attack side. On Haven, Loud had not been able to take the time to work the map and spread 100 Thieves thinly across these three sites.
You mean FlyQuest versus C8? That should guaranteed matter more than these games do.
Okay,
This is seeding.
He's also using that skin.
At least there I get to watch FlyQuest get absolutely dunked on.
You put something a bit more metal on there.
Yeah,
you know,
fair enough. But with Summit just going up in smoke immediately, 100 Thieves taking that away, going to Haven, which the Loud Core haven't found success on, versus 100 Thieves. They played this 12 times this year. They're so experienced on this map in matches.
It's because FlyQuest Leo manhandled
him. Teammate and Neon, they just leveled up on this map significantly. I mean, as with the rest of them, right? But going from a map
at least they
love
try,
to
bro. I
play
like that
with
they
mixed
try. The
results
FlyQuest
to
guys
one
in ranked.
that is no longer mixed results that they're just so good on.
Timo gets out of this round with any value. Oh yeah, I would have been shocked. Down to 10. Tough fight to take before and Arsenal in this A site, and they are fighting. They're refusing to be forced out of it. Not sure what to make of that one. Arsenal attempt with a run it back. It's going to be Bang playing from hell.
Spike down A.
And demonically demolishes the Portuguese player.
That was a crazy situation with Darker teleporting into heaven as the runner back goes out. The health is just so low.
This guy,
yeah.
I'm sorry, he's not beating
so
the
low.
allegations anytime soon. That is ridiculous from Bang. Another three-piece. I'm sorry, 100 Thieves with a double duelist on defense have gotten 7 rounds on Haven. That is a very, very scary scenario.
Is there a draw, chat?
Even in a round where Lucio is finally able to put that op to an earlier use. Some of the faster exit
Oh my god, thank god you told me. You guys don't understand how fast I would have disconnected. Thank god you guys told me.
And still, it's just within that team fight that 100 Thieves.
What?
Oh,
okay.
yeah, and there it is. NRG, Brock, you've done irreversible damage to Valorant.
This round is beyond saving at this point.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god.
The recon ping on Darker.
That's disgusting.
As he TPs up.
Wrap it up. Just wrap it up.
And we get the Neon slop to end the round.
There's a reason we've been hearing talks from other teams of we need to create our own meta. We don't have the personnel to run the double duelist. This is just what happens when you try to emulate a team that was truly built for this meta, built for the agents within it.
I think for Loud, it does expose some concerns about map pool.
Low key, I'm actually so excited to see you in Pro Play again, Inspire.
So
like, no troll there.
I would say mostly a clean slate.
You sit down.
These early round fights favoring 100 Thieves.
I want to hear that
maybe
shit
not this
again.
time around. Tigazine's able to get ahead. Still, there's a lot of 100 Thieves players in this site. Bang, still chilling from the high ground. Brooding. Listening out for the TP. Doesn't expose himself, and Darker is brought down.
Yes, sir.
He's doing the thing again, guys. He's demolishing them!
Wow.
And
He actually is just shitting
has to
on them.
make his way through main. Bang is 18-5 after 12 rounds.
Might be able to do one better than Arsenal, I believe, back on Summit. He was 19-6, 19-5. Just
walk down mid together.
Slightly better, the two of them today. are in unbelievable
Go A,
form.
ceiling to A.
And we're in a series where Cryo doesn't
CT
have
to A,
to
CT to A,
take
CT
game
to A,
over
CT to A.
like he did in Paris for them so many times.
Okay, this works too.
Just after so many years to see this core
Don't
of
go C.
100
Just don't go
Thieves
C. Whatever you do,
level
don't
up
go
their
C.
game together in this way.
Fuck.
Combined
Bang is
with
too
the
smart.
TSM core, with the
This guy's in flow
experienced
state.
coaches, it has just become the perfect mix to finally unlock the true potential of this team.
Another 9-3 half would be definitive. There's a Vora.
All right. Well, this got to be game.
Takes us out of
9-3
the
half
half.
at defense side.
And it's another grim landscape to behold for Loud fans. You were thinking, you're in a position where you could not only, you've already gotten yourself into playoffs, but you could skip the line, get into those upper semis. This 100 Thieves team have not skipped a beat, and they are...
Wait, let me go look at Texarino. What's it looking like out there, Ian? The fuck are you win trading for them? Someone who are you win trading for there? The fuck is this? Where'd that come from? That was so random. Let me check Inspire, bro. This guy's been talking way too much. Is it this? Okay. Which one is it, bro? I don't know. What is it? What? What? Oh. Why the fuck did it go to Swift Play? $32 and 13, my fucking ass cheeks, kid. What is going on here? What do you mean? Yeah, awesome tracker score, dude. I could only dream. Fucking nerd. Yeah, this is more like it. This is back to reality here. I don't know what miracle this was. With these agents, there's no way. Check Daznirth? Fuck, should I? Alright. It's not gonna say pro play. What is it? What is it? Hashtag fucking king. Are you shit? Two, 26, 28, 13, 19. Oh, I mean, yeah. Solid, solid. God damn. Who are we playing against here? Damn. I mean, yeah, he's him. He's him in ranked.
Get back to
it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate he's never going to play anything but ranked.
That we've seen either Loud or 100 Thieves attending one of them. That 100 Thieves core has remained built upon it. Loud, it's an entirely new outfit. They are so close, and this game just means so much. Getting that.
Look, he's typing his Salada hashtag 704, by the way. You know he had a couple good games.
It's such a massive advantage. 100 Thieves
this terrorist is on fucking ISO all day. Get a life.
Wow. What? He's found 3 by accident, might I add. Released the teams that way. Oh,
that's illegal.
He's already smirking to himself. Someone check the Geneva Convention for that. Criminal from Timo. Looks like he'll be posting bail because he is going to have every kill in this round. Timo's been afforded the chance to find the ace, and he's done it! Is there no one else? Is there no one else that can stand up to this young gun? And the best part is, we barely mentioned his name today because his team has been doing the
disgusting.
That is unbelievable.
Nah, if I'm sliding in there and that happens,
Can
yo.
you report for cheating in an official match? Is that menu still there?
Bro, he's straight up zimming out there. He's zimming, bro.
Intrusionist, thank you for the prime, man.
Oh my god.
It must be nice as a coach.
Back it up, guys. Back it up.
As MBS,
back it up.
being able to just throw your hands up and say, none of what I prepared for this
See you
pistol
later.
round mattered, and that's okay.
Luxo still wants to make a statement. Loud have invested nothing into this round. We are just in the exact same scenario as Summit.
Well, no smokes, it could get weird for sure this round. I mean, I didn't buy, so
10-3.
whatever. Never mind.
Loud swap to defense. Need to make a comeback.
Good info. Rush A.
Against
Did you not see 2 other people? Why are they not rushing A?
Summit. There is a massive difference in the quality that we've seen from both these teams.
They would have beaten them if they rushed.
Here.
Loud
Already saw 2 people behind him.
Double duelist on a 3-site map and find equity.
Okay, well, this guy's just getting cleared for free. There's no world where no one clears you there.
And on top is this Joker.
Wait.
Down over on the side, though. That's a spike loose. Arsenal's going to have to fight for this. Wait a minute, Erde.
Why did they get ecoed, bro? Oh, my God.
A thrifty, a massive thrifty here for Loud.
End
Just
the
as the
game.
100 Thieves looked like they were going to turn them into wood chips.
That Buff Bandit is crazy right now. We have seen players going off with that in stage 2. Just another moment of it.
Look, why didn't they just insta-rush A off that info?
Start to the round.
And you would think there it should be done.
Wait, actually, can someone answer that question for me? Why would you not just say rush A? There's 2 mid. We just killed 1. There's 2 more mid.
Okay. Well, perhaps the celebration was slightly premature. Loud able to do this same thing on Summit. But, again, on the macro level, they're definitely up against it. What are they going to do? They're going to get some defense side pops with this comp. They can't play this comp the same way they did on Summit. Well, Bandit sets up an elimination.
And they run away from Phoenix Ult as well.
He was trying to make his way into the site, but wouldn't have had a teleport to get away.
Well,
so he thinks
Loud's going to have to take Garage before they do anything.
Option, which is waiting for his teammates, playing into this full retake. In
I
which
mean,
they have a lot of tools. Still the flashes from.
Does he get
Erde,
him? This guy's going to be hard clearing him.
What an off angle.
A lot of options.
Oh, my goodness.
Running into the close range
not.
Bandit is the least ideal of the situations they could be in.
Arsena shows himself, but it's the paranoia here from sight that could be massive. Arsena peeks into it, though. Stunned up. Can't complete the kill.
Hello?
Luxo snuck into the side now with that Outlaw. Oh, dangerous game to play. And
Wow.
Vora shuts him down, but Tikazine brought a Phantom into the round and is able to steady the ship.
As narrow
Please check
as it
Twitch
gets.
Heyo Day.
100
And
Thieves dealing a lot of damage, but still
Why?
Loud having won an eco themselves. Their economy is going to look pretty nice regardless. Feels like 100 Thieves might have just been inspired by what Erde did to them. Just bring a bunch of bandits in there and get a
For
bunch
what
of kills.
reason?
And a very reasonable start
It's
to the
not
round for 100 Thieves as well to get those first 2 picks. Bangs up to 20 kills.
Cheater.
And this really is just a parallel to Summit, except Loud need to win this game to stay in the series. There are no more second chances.
This economy for 100 Thieves is still very nascent. On stage, I'm hearing them call these 3-2-1 swings as they look to get that mid control. Do they believe Luxo's there? Oh, they don't send enough bullets in this
Just like
direction,
that,
but
the
Ode
advantage is gone,
as he
and they
tries
have
to
the
push
B-bomb
out
site
this
for free.
B-side.
No flood
And
either.
that leaves Timotino in there like swimwear.
Thankfully, the blob's not going down right away. Oh, they might be overthinking this.
They want to double back, leave Timotino as this.
Honestly, they're pretty good at mid-running on these in these situations.
Rotator.
Drone going to be cleared by Dark. He though
Okay,
is
drone
revealed.
push that guy back. Maybe break util garage if there is any.
Timo's spot is getting more and more premium as time goes on.
Oh
But how does
no.
he play off this position?
Fake it for him.
Darker.
Fake it.
Will Darker be looking for him?
Wow.
Yes, that's sharp stuff from the Omen.
What a shot.
Luxo, though, going to be down to the
What
back
a
of the
shot
side. Still
again.
found his kill, and this is some nice trading here from Loud. Bang has been ferocious this game. He has made short work of Loud on every opportunity, but this is Tikazine getting ahead through that smoke. Bang TP's away. Avoids the recon as well.
I mean, they just know he's here. There's nowhere else he
He's
can
given
be.
away his position. Tikazine swinging on this. The interesting footwork.
If that's not a
dummy.
noted, I think he wins.
Heads up for him to get off the spike after halving to fight.
Just down to one player again. Loud are barely getting away with these round wins. The comeback is still alive.
Still 3 in a row, Wyatt.
Look at what it requires from Luxo, though.
Why do they keep
It's
showing
crazy
this?
to see him be this talented of an opera. In the past,
should be showing
like
Darker
last year,
skills.
when we
Darker
watched
literally
him
saved that round
dominate,
completely.
Really would have associated with him with the Viper, with catching great lurk timings, winning a lot of isolated 1v1s, and it was all rifling. He dominated with that.
How was the EG game? Pretty much a stomp.
Main aspect
But
of
EG
this
was saving
game,
struts.
But now it's this chamber opping that is just unbelievable. What can't he do?
Timo with the run up onto the A side, but this is a bit of a sell. He is solo. Omen TP who's cancelled by Banks to find Darker over on the C side. That cracks it open instantly.
I mean, this is easy. Dude, they have Phoenix Salt's Neon ult for retake. And these guys are all playing off very early.
Cool set play.
If this flood comes in, or if they retake early, this is so hard. Wait, no Omen though, no smoke.
Back in.
Now, Luke Shaw is someone who
They
was
do
a
have Phoenix
teammate
Wall, though.
of Sato's for quite some time. Yeah, wasn't an oppa
They
back
have Phoenix Wall and Neon Wall to fuse with.
100 Thieves have fully given up the sight. They have this, run it back. Arsenal getting right
What a
back
kill.
in there.
Big kill, and that was in run it back as well. So it's a freebie for 100 Thieves.
no
This
way.
could be the round that
They
breaks
lose.
the back of Loud. 100 Thieves are certainly hoping so. It's going to be tough to get this defuse out in the open.
Nice
It's on
try.
Davi, and Vor is already trained in on his position. A very important round to once again.
Oh, Phoenix
much in the
ulted? I
same
didn't
way
even
as
notice him
Summit
ult
gets
early
some wind
on.
in the sails of 100 Thieves as they try and close out
Really?
the game before Loud really come alive.
It only takes a few for them to get this across the finish line, again, after such a dominant defensive side.
And it's again Bang with a ridiculous TP.
Yeah, this was just such a cool set piece that 100 Thieves bring out, selling towards A with Timotino running up using that fast lane. And then back towards C, you have Bang.
Oh, that's where he ulted Sewer.
There, and Darker is all completely unaware. Loud relegated to the eco buy. Luke Shaw would have to do something of serious significance with the tour de force. Maybe Airday can get involved with the Guardian.
It's going to be a later push here for Cryo up Sewer. Timo sees the molly though, doesn't want to test it. In fact, they sold something here, but Tick is in, sticks around and finally
silly.
three of them down. How has he gotten that amount of value? This was Loud on a bit of a half buy.
100 Thieves just afraid to commit there, hearing that ult go off. They want to just post up at long, but they are destroyed by that overdrive.
That is so silly.
What the heck did we get here? What a ridiculous thrifty. Another one from Loud. That was in round 2. They also found a crucial thrifty with those bandits.
What is happening in chat? Can you guys stop fighting? You're both pussies. Please remember that.
What is this? What is this re-swing for 3?
Insane. Oh, headshot damage as well. They are getting beamed.
I can't see Tigazine. It's moving too fast.
Oh, that angle was so tight as well. To get like all headshots is crazy. And look at how this has just flipped the game on its head. 100 Thieves now on the eco. Loud should be bringing.
There's
this
NRG
to
fans
a
watching your stream in the lobby. Say
still
hello.
touching
Hello,
distance
NRG
of
fans.
The comeback, at least Bang.
How's
gets
everyone
his
doing?
One.
Congrats on the win.
Wait a minute. Okay, Vorad found by Davi.
Loud do not want to play around on this anti-eco. They don't want to give 100 Thieves an inch here.
They themselves
Fake ass
how
hello.
easy it is to get a thrifty here.
Yeah, judging hellos.
Able to push up. We saw this a lot on Summit on his defense side. Spotted out. He'll be able to buy some time and close this lane off, or so you'd think.
Yeah, just dry peeked.
I don't think he's wanted to fight him. That is not advisable.
All right, overall, it's got to have max impact here.
From Airday,
Maximum
who's
impact.
surprisingly ahead in this Phoenix head-to-head. This might be the first map this entire stage.
Said that shit like you
where
was saying
Asuna
it to
has
aliens.
Not been putting on a dominant performance.
Game's funny like that, isn't it? Yeah, Arsenal basically could do no wrong. Walking on water virtually on Summit. Here on Haven,
which is such a great Phoenix map as well.
He has not been able to do anything. Legitimately. Very, very quiet.
And hey, to an extent on defense, didn't need to in plenty of rounds when Bang has given you 19 kills for 5 deaths,
It's just C,
whatever
guys.
it was, right?
Just go C. Or, oh my god, I know exactly what, I know what 100 Thieves are going to do. They're going to do that
this
fast
is looking
A
eerily
hit.
similar, though,
They're
to
that
what
fast
we saw
A hit
on
where
Summit.
you,
And MBS there was able to come up
do you know
with the
that
answer.
strat teams do with Waylay, where they...
Now, one win.
Waylay ult
Once you get
solo
to the
ult
upper
A
steps,
site,
so
they're going to
win
do
this
that,
game,
but with just
clear
solo
that
ult.
first round. One win can be
Insta
worth
dart
4
A
or
site,
5
maybe.
champions points for you. That
Either way, I think they're going to
gap
rush.
is going to close
I think 100
pretty
has to rush
drastically.
here.
If you assume that Leviathan, NRG, for example, might be in that grand final, right? Then the invites to champs will fall down. They'll go to the next highest people on champions points, which is why they're so crucial still, even though there's
19,
such a big
17,
gap
16,
between
8,
NRG
7,
and 100
7.
Thieves, for example.
Yeah, because for instance, a scenario that very well could happen is 100 Thieves close out this game. They win today. They're up to 9. And then if they come in 3rd place, they'll be at 14. They'll be uncatchable by the rest of the
Castle for
pack,
content
who
shoot,
right
and they
now
still
are
got your
just
stream
trailing
up
them.
TV,
But that's not going to be
on
a
the TV
possibility
next
later.
to the Sen City International Trophy.
Normally,
that's what I'm fucking talking about, brother.
One champion point, but your placement
I'm
in
fucking talking
playoffs
about.
overall also is worth champions points.
The importance of this game
We
can't
did that
be
shit.
understated. Close out the first portion of this second stage.
Why my sub count looks so scuffed?
This half starts with
probably
a
because of
ridiculous
the
fist
background.
around moment from
It's like
Timo's
landing in
great
the background.
transfer with the frenzy to find 3. But since then, the glory moments for 100 Thieves have
When
been few and
stats
far
show,
between.
can you
It's an
remove your
envious
fat
timeout,
face?
And now,
Yeah, I'll be better
renewed
about it,
approach
man.
to
Thank
this
you for
attack
letting me
side.
know. In the kindest way possible as well.
Pacey through
Appreciate the
garage.
constructive
100 Thieves trying to
criticism.
get into this C site, testing Darker here again. He wants to maneuver into this fast lane. He's
Huge.
stunned up, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, there's Darby as well, getting involved. Darker eventually falls, but it's at the cost of this Hunter's Fury. Darby low in the back corner.
Yo,
The
Loud
100
is
Thieves
scaring
have
me a
come
little
up with
bit.
nothing.
And
a single kill on Darker.
I'm scared
who
because I
basically
can't have this go to a
had
third map.
already derailed them.
It's very important that this does not go to a third
That's
map.
tough. That Loud support comes in
I have a shit
quickly
brewing.
to assist
And I
Darker,
need
who's
to
pinned
poop.
in that corner, gets his kill off of a lot of the counter utility coming in, giving him a little bit of breathing room. Davi had a fantastic ult there. Just a very consistent, intelligent, supportive player on this team. Davi is wonderful on this round. Denies 100 Thieves the round win out of the timeout.
You can shit between maps.
Forces them
Yeah, but it's
onto
not
another
completely
eco.
brewed yet, therefore I'm going to have to
Takes
push.
these
I
out
don't
guys
like
a while to get
pushing.
going, but when they
I just
do-
like it when it just goes, you know, just goes.
Serious momentum.
I don't want to expedite the process if I don't have to.
Inertia is a real thing. Tikazine probing. Trying to find an angle and a little bit more. Luke Show may take first contact here
Please,
at A main.
please, Asuna. If I've never asked you for anything. I need you to win us this round somehow.
Patience of Timotino serves him. Asuna already took some damage here.
Or
They knew
I
the
love
Dix
that
was
from you.
in that corner. The Blaze
get a
Walk gives him
free
a
ass
chance to get
gun.
that weapon back now.
We have
Loud can't allow this to unravel.
Timotino's trolling, right?
Luke Show has to say that will
Just
not be the case.
sit there, bro. Your teammates are nowhere near you. What is the point of
Pretty
peeking that
good.
angle?
100 Thieves finding
Asuna?
advantages
How
than
is Davi caught?
Asuna. He recovered the Phantom. He's into the
Asuna?
B side. Shut down eventually, though. Ode with the run it back in play. 100 Thieves have now lost that weapon. It's too deep. It's too far from them. It's inside the B side.
Of all the players
Please.
to go
Oh
into,
my God.
if you really want it to be
Freak out.
Luke Show,
Nice.
absolutely
Good trade.
not. Cryo with that trade,
This
though,
is huge up. This is a humongous up, and we have trip on flank. But it's not the ideal trip. But we do have trip on flank. They have Omen, so we still have to be careful about flank.
Americas.
This game, this round, is winnable.
Please.
For 100 Thieves. A pick here on the player in heaven could be massive, but
Fuck.
it's a heads-up smoke that's going to force a relocation from Cryo. Makes it very awkward for him to play with his op. Vora's about to get
How are
flashed
we
into
supposed to
next
win that?
Tuesday. Here tries to turn it, but he's just ruined. Do they line
Cryo
up?
cellular.
Do they line up? That's one with the op. Now Cryo in a position to clutch though. Darker's there. Dangerous waters for Loud. If they navigate through, and it's a one-round game here on Haven.
100 Thieves are that close to dealing a Thrifty back towards Loud. What a turn of momentum it would have been. But Luke Show comes up
These
with
trades were so good,
multiple
too.
important trades as the rest of his team were being caught in some awkward situations.
Just jiggle a little bit something, man.
You can see how much that one meant to Loud. They've been almost perfect
Odin
this
up.
half.
At least
Even after losing that pistol.
Loud don't have ults right now.
Luke Drew again.
At least
just
there's
been
that.
putting
Also
in
does a
some
one away.
honest rounds. 3K for him in the prior.
The Sage fucking A setup though.
100 Thieves has struggled
Really?
with these buy rounds.
Look at the setup from
Really?
Loud. Four
Really? My
players
Phoenix is dead.
towards A main. And it results in a
Honestly,
punish
I'll take that
Austin
trade all
catching him
day.
in that lobby, but Vora with some spam is able to get a trade onto Tikazine.
They're
I
double
would hope
fucking
that
right side long.
If they push 100 Thieves away,
Please
they'll
don't go away.
into Luke Show's
What is
waiting
this
arm,
absurd
posts it up
read?
with
So
the
is
option
jiggling
where it's
long as
B.
well. If 100 Thieves go A, it's over. We lose.
there are gaps being created in the Loud defense.
Cryo
What a
is looking
drone.
to try
God
and
drone.
find them.
No. There's got to be someone close.
Bang, who's won
Just
all
based
the
on
way
how he
from
broke
Ops,
it.
May or may not be relevant.
Bang.
Timo's got to understand that there's a setup here on the corner, and he's spoiled for choice in targets. He gets neither of them, though.
Nice,
oh,
Cryo.
nice TP. That's going to break the crosshair placement, and off to C we go.
Oh my God, I
TP
love how
there
we're
for
playing
Dark,
off the
trying to get
info
ahead
here.
of it. He's going to stick
Wait,
it now.
we saw. Nice.
And it's going to be checked for. Cryo. He's finally got it up in his hands, bro, I'm telling you.
Those are my EWC winners right there.
Darker goes for the bold play, trying to get ahead of them. But
Those are my
100 Thieves
EWC
hear
winners
that
right there.
coming.
That's huge. This has got to be over. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous post-plant positioning.
Significant margin.
I love that instant.
This is a little messy.
When we kill the guy, be
Couple players.
instant
They've actually,
C call.
Because of that loss bonus, got enough money to buy it easily in the next round.
Davi has been talented in the clutch in these situations. We've seen it throughout his debut stage, but
don't you fucking
possible.
Don't you dare.
I mean, that was a clean kill. No damage taken. Davi been the supportive mastermind here for Loud. A chance to really put his name in lights. It's a tough job. And Bang finally finds some success. It's getting a little bit uncomfortable for 100 Thieves, but a round win there is fine. And like I said, they can rebuy up, and I suspect it will involve multiple Odins.
Such an important kill here.
Oh, that just baits Luke Show. Really unfortunate. He had been completely left on his lonesome on that side of the map. There were open lanes, definitely a level of anxiety that he needs to have there about potential flanks coming through, etc. It seemed like the setup would work though with Loud's A control. But 100 Thieves, they're on match point.
We have good ults. We have good ults. They have so ult, but we have good ult.
To give it
no, please.
Coveted upper semifinal spot.
Dude, please.
Davi wants to shut them down with the early Hunter's Fury, and it's a sick catch on to Asuna.
Not my Phoenix.
Staying in the game.
Not when he has ult.
Luke Show here with a push up mid. Our drone to clear A. Timotino has the orb this time around. Oh, and he's found Ode. That's big.
I love that. Luke Show's gonna get one though.
Phoenix down.
Guaranteed. Wait, they didn't peek window. I thought they were gonna.
There's a push up here into garage by Darker.
They actually didn't peek window there.
This is reminiscent of
Darker's playing garage. He's alone. He's the lone C player, and we're hitting the correct bomb site here.
Smart protocols to clear unknown space.
Oh, it's beautiful. This is actually a beautiful read.
Ode might be down, but Luke Show, Darker.
Even if Luke Show gets back to C, I think it's okay. I think we're okay.
And very much hunting for opportunities to put Loud ahead.
Luke Show is getting into the right position on C. Timotino contacting up. He absolutely put them in the 1-3. How does Timo get that?
How did he miss?
It's a keyhole shot. That is absurd.
I think that's a bad registry.
The superstar for Loud is already out of the picture now. Darker
I think they
has
just
to try
got
and salvage
that
with Timo.
Valoranted.
He pulls the overdrive.
He wasn't moving. Guaranteed he wasn't moving.
Realize they've not done enough to bring this game back. And Davi again had to find a brutal clutch in the last round. This one is even harder.
Wait, actually though, how did he miss that? That doesn't make any sense. I actually feel bad for him.
Between him and a reprieve, and it's not to be. 100 Thieves claim the top seed in this group. Skip that first round of the playoffs and remind us that C9 loss is just a blip. These guys
show me that. Show me that round.
In Championship 4.
They have now of anxiety that he needs to have there.
Already out of the
position on C. Timotino contacting up. He absolutely.
He shot.
Put them in the 1-3.
Very much hunting for opportunities to put Loud ahead.
Luke Show is getting into the right position on C. Timotino contacting up. He absolutely put them in the 1-3. How does Timo get that?
I mean, oh, that's so fucking unlucky.
Expectation, the way to what they were unable to achieve. They succeeded.
That's actually so unlucky. I actually can't believe how unlucky that is. He legit had the read. Yeah, that's why you don't hold tight. That's why you don't hold tight right there. If Inspire's still here, that's why you don't hold tight.
And honestly, when you watch them play, when you see the individual level that they're at, how they've evolved together, they deserve it. Asuna is on a generational run.
I mean, he carried on this map. It doesn't matter.
He's playing the best Valorant
kind of got owned on the entries.
His career.
And we know what it's like to be a 100 Thieves fan. We know it comes with a lot of anxiety.
He played so well on the first map.
That anxiety,
a 6 and 18 scoreline didn't affect his positive ratio.
And maybe those in the future.
That's insane.
That much sweeter. Loud is such a promising roster. They've got a lot of talent. They have really exceeded expectations and how quickly you can turn a roster around with these young players. Erne's calling is fantastic. Dark is finding consistency, but they're not quite there yet.
They have a lot of talent, but they don't have a lot of options as to how they can make it to champions. They are going to have to go all the way to the grand final.
All right, so realistically, in the tier 2 currently, besides M80, is there anyone else that has any chance of actually winning? Actually, no? 2G?
Up with that win for the last match of the regular season. Asuna, congratulations after this matchup. And you have been throughout, but towards the end, now you end up as the highest rated player this whole stage.
They showed
you have been
wait, where?
Phenomenal play.
Where was it?
These players stand.
Look, they deserve it. Asuna is on a generational run. 6 years in, and he's playing the best.
So if you believe he's going to make quickly, you can turn a roster around with these young players. Erne's calling is fantastic.
I mean, I guess he's just holding too tight, but like that's an insane crouch peek from Timotino. Like very insane.
Consistency with talent. They have really exceeded expectations and how quickly you can turn a roster around with these young players.
Like, really?
I think we're at like a good 60%. We still have a lot to improve and learn, and we're just still getting better, and we're still trying to figure out, you know, map pool and stuff, even though we won an EWC. And luckily we still have the hunger and drive, so we're still very passionate, putting in tons of hours, no one's slacking, and we want to make it to champs.
We're definitely seeing all the progress that you've done since the beginning, not even this year, but even before, but this team is just connecting more than anyone else. And my last question for you, or maybe the last message that I have is, what do you want to say to all those fans that have been with you from the beginning, and what can they expect from you in playoffs?
Thank you so much for all the support, and it really means the world to me because I know it's hard to support, you know, a team that fails at the final hurdle, but we're going to make sure that this time champions were there, and we're going to make it to another Shanghai.
Another Shanghai. That would be the next one. Well, Asuna, thank you so much. This is everything that we have for the Verizon
That's my guy.
interview.
Yo, St. Ives, you gotta stop with the Peter shit.
Coming up.
You're doing what the kids call LARPing, and I'm not fucking with it.
Welcome to the Stage 2 Plains Draw Show. 4 Tier 2 teams are going to enter the competition, and we are going to see them in the bracket.
It's so funny. On the first game, he was Peter. Second game, all of a sudden, second map, he was Asuna again.
Chance, waiting for that opportunity. Now it's time to find out. I know there's a lot of rivalries, but Nick, you're going to be here assisting me. Can you explain the rules to us?
Hey everybody, so the rules are quite simple for this one. In this fishbowl, we have the 4 challengers teams from Brazil, Latam, and North America. I will be simply drawing one of the teams in sequential order.
Where do you want me to put my camera?
The first matchup will be against Crew.
Where do you want me to put it?
The second draw will be against Envy, and so on and so forth.
All right, guys, should we get started? Let's see. Okay, let's go with the first one. Again, this is just going to be in order. We're going to keep it simple. And there's a lot of rivalries, a lot of players that will be coming back to the stage. We'll find out if we're going to have those matchups. So the first one is Bestia.
Who?
So this is actually pretty incredible. Bestia is going to be facing Crew. So Takulija and Melser are going to face some of their teammates and old players that they've had in the past. Let's go with the next one. I think that was a regional matchup that we can't wait to see. Now, next up is Envy, that Ascension team
Melser's
that we had at the beginning of this year. Who could they be facing? And it is going to be Crew? M80.
Oh, hell no.
M80, that NA org.
Oh, hell no.
That got the #1 seed, and if you see what's next, I think everybody's wishes might come true with that
Inspire's
Sentinel's
so
but
happy.
we'll see. Let's move
Inspire,
on to
stop
the next one.
rubbing your hands together, brother.
If you
stop
guys are
dangling
wondering who
them
this team
feet.
is,
Stop.
they were La Masia,
Oh
this
my
team
God,
that was
stop.
not signed before, and in just the past couple of days they got signed, and they're going to be under that organization. So let's see Furia, who is going to be facing.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even laughing. You guys are making me laugh.
Only 2.
Oh my god, it's not even funny, chat.
Furia
Oh my god.
is playing against 2G. 2G, our team that made it from the last chance qualifier very recently, is going to be players like QCK, Shenum on that matchup, and against
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Furia.
skipping
It should
that
be an
one
interesting
again.
one. So the last one, that means that Fluke Show
I'm gonna be skipping Furia versus 2G this time around. I've learned my lesson.
Double check just in case. And there it is, Fluxo against Cloud9.
Yeah, that's a skip.
Those are your matches. Crew against Bestia,
that's a skip.
Envy against M80, Furia against 2G.
Not putting myself through that again.
Fluxo. This is everything that we have for this play-in draw show. And that does it for the stage 2. We'll be back Thursday. Nick, thank you so much. For the first day on play-ins, thank you for watching. And here's the Samsung OLED Fast Replay.
All right, so Cloud9 should win. Crew should win. Right? Like nothing crazy there. And then we have M80 Envy, which if we're being real here, I mean, it's just an M80 win probably, right? I mean, I haven't watched M80 play, so I can't say it. We will definitely be watching that game, though. Might have to pull up Inspire's stream, however. How do we feel about pulling up Inspire's stream when we watch that game? Because I genuinely want to see him, just to see, like, how he acts. I kind of want to see if he actually hates them, or if this is one of those, like, no, I'm over it now. Like, you know, I wish the best for them. Like, I want to micro-analyze every expression of his, just to kind of get a gauge on what he's thinking. And then, yeah, Dazzlerth for Crew, but I mean, Crew's going to win that, though. Like, it's just like it's an experiment. You know what I mean? We're just kind of testing something. Okay, but Inspire, I need you to lock into that game, okay? Like, lock in. I'ma watch you watch it. I don't want to watch it with you, though, because you act weird around me. I want you to be yourself. When I'm there, you're going to start acting all different, and I don't like that. I want him to be himself at all times during that game. Shadow Traveler, thank you for the prime, man. All right, we're calling it. Who do we raid, guys? Who do we fucking raid today? Aspazinho? Who we got? I'll go Aspas. Aspazine? Alright, I'm gonna raid Aspas. Love you guys. Thank you again for everything. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Thank you for all the subs in general. The follows, the bits, the donations. I will see you guys. When am I seeing you guys next? Thursday? Thursday. I will be seeing you guys Thursday. I don't know if I'm watching this. I'll be completely honest. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Is this worth it? Give it to me straight. Is this worth it or not? Neither? Neither are worth it? Okay. So I appreciate the honesty. Okay, so we're gonna not watch that. This is worth it though. Oh my god. Okay. APAC, we're gonna skip APAC, watch EMEA into Americas. That's what we're doing. I have to watch this. This is a must. We have to watch this game. So we're gonna skip this because I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna watch this. So we're gonna go live at 2 p.m. Alright. I love you guys so much. Thank you again for everything. Peace, guys. Take it easy. Good night, good night, good night. Stay safe.